Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? Monterey Williams, I am not always late. For the most part. Sorry, guys. I've been out, just got home. You know what the deal is. How is everybody tonight, y'all? Let's get straight into the mess. You guys can't see. Look, I had this vacation thing. I know everybody's been saying this bow looks dumb, but I don't care. I've been wearing it around all goddamn day. I've dipped into my colored eyeshadow. I've been going crazy on vacation with jewelry and color and prints and fabric, and it won't be stopped. So yeah, y'all gonna get awesome. Well, we'll talk about that later. Let's get into what y'all really want to talk about. What's going on? What's up, Quana? What's up, G Shoyer? What's up, Melissa? Hey, Tweety. Whose house is here? MK. What's up, Amika? What's up, girl? Happy anniversary. Let's see. Where's Mr. Plant? He doesn't have a passport. No. Plant didn't have a passport, and I had to leave Mr. Plant alone because Mr. Plant kept trying to mess up what I had going on. Yes, dare to be different. And I'm wearing this damn bow, even though everybody's been like, yo, take that shit off. And I'm like, leave my bow low. Plus, honestly, I gotta be honest with you guys. As you guys can see, I have a lace front. And I just want to say to every YouTuber whose tutorial I watch on how to install a lace front and make it look flawless, you guys are liars. I figured something out, right? On YouTube, on video, even if you take the camera and you put it right up to the scalp and the hairline, it looks flawless. It definitely looks flawless, but why is this so crooked? But did that make it worse? Whatever. But in real life, ugh, I'm going to get dragged. I already see my bestie is going to start texting me and be like, if you don't take that shit off. But in real life, it doesn't look, how can I make this look different? Anyway, but in real life, you guys are just going to have to deal with it. Just deal with it, right? But in real life, you can see the lace. In real life, you can see the lace. And that's what they don't tell you on YouTube. Yeah, it looks great on your pictures. It looks great on Instagram. It looked great in tutorial. But in real life, you can see the lace. And nobody told me that. And I'm really upset about that. So that's another reason why I got this damn scarf on, because I was just like, let me cover this damn lace up till I figure out what to do with it, right? And the Lord, he said, the Lord, that bow is growing on me, right? Put the bow to the side like this. Does that work? But the problem is I have like, who told me to put it to the side, right? Who put the bow on the side? Assassin, you were sent by Simon Gabadia to make me play myself. Okay, so listen. Let's get into it. What should we start first? Y'all want to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, or do you want to talk about Simon's dumb self, right? How much do you want? No, dear Dana, that's not the way lace fronts look, because they look, y'all, for anyone that wears a lace fronts look flawless in pictures and whatever. But when you are out in the sun and there is somebody taller than you looking down, or when you're just looking at someone, you can see the lace. It looks good, but you can see the lace. I was under the assumption that it disappeared seamlessly. It does not, but like whatever, right? I'm overseas. These Europeans don't know what they're looking at. So what am I complaining about? I still wore it out. They didn't know what the hell they were looking at. They probably thought my skin was just flaking or something, right? Love fronts damage hair. Yeah, they do. But they're a thing. Okay, let's do Simon first, all right? Scalman Patty. Y'all. So Simon, okay, so not Simon, actually. Usually it starts with like, so Simon, but actually it was Jaylen. Jaylen posted some shit about Simon. Let me pull it up really quick because I screenshotted it and sent it to everybody I know. My boyfriend was like, if you don't go live, because I kept shoving the phone in his face, and he was like, I'm trying to have another pina colada. This girl keeps talking about YouTube. But look, so Simon posted this mess. For those of you guys that don't know, I saw it on the Peach Report and also on Site, which is a gossip thing, right? I think All True Tea posted it too. So go to any of them. Sorry, y'all. Just gotta fix this, and I'm doing it backwards, so it's like a little. Y'all go ahead and drag me in the comments, right? Like, what is you doing? I'm making magic. God. Next, I'm just going to look like Tupac. Okay, so look. All right, this is it. All right, ready? It looks cute in real life, just not in the pictures and movies. So anyway, this girl named Zainab Aina. And I actually had to block this person because they were literally making, hey, what's up, to be Black Native? What's going on? No. We'll talk about lace fronts later. Let's get into Simon. But this same person, Zaib Aina, she literally was trying to harass me, but I don't get harassed by eggs. I ended up blocking her because she started making really menacing, oddly threatening messages. And I honestly, in my heart, thought it was Simon. The only reason I thought it was Simon is because she would go from first person to third person and then back again in her threats. Like there was one thing like, I was going to get sued by Simon, but it switched to first persons, like, be very careful. Tisa, whoever you are, be very careful. You will soon learn. Like, she was just making like crazy threats and it was going from first to third person. So I remember thinking, is this fucking Simon from a burner account? Because it's like, how are you drifting in the first person? But then I said, Simon wouldn't be that much of a loser. Little did I know, this was in the beginning. I was like, Simon wouldn't be that much of a loser. Probably this just a crazy person. And she became so much that I just blocked her because here's the thing. I can take people dragging me. I can take people coming for me. That's not my issue. If y'all, this goes for anybody on Twitter, on YouTube or Instagram. If you guys think that I think there is anything, even if you drag my bow, if you guys honest, no, listen, I have self-awareness. Sometimes I realize, okay, you do it too much, you look stupid. That's because I feel that way. If anybody thinks that they can make me feel bad about myself or anything in my life, they have another thing coming. No, it's like, it's like me wearing short shorts and someone being like, oh, you got cellulite in your legs. Okay. And excuse me, your bow looks stupid. I know. I like looking stupid. So the girl I literally blocked because I can take people dragging me. I really honestly can. But I prefer and people drag me with a little nuance, with a little je ne sais quoi, with a little razzle dazzle, I enjoy when people pity and they make it when they marry me, pitted and they make them when they marry me. What's up, Rim? How you doing? What's up, Rim? Oh, the audio's breaking up? No. Is it still doing that? Wait, hold on. Let me exit and re-enter. Okay, I re-entered. How does that work? Okay, so listen, let's do this over again, right? So I'm just like pitted, and I like it when people can literally just razzle dazzle me a little bit with their thing. Like, I like when people drag me for me to just look at my phone and be like, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right. Like, I like it when people can give me something that kind of delights me and excites me, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for giving me a heads up. But I like it when people can excite me and delight me with the way they drag me. Little je ne sais quoi, little razzle dazzle, right? It really makes my heart light up because it's fun to me. It's like the game is afoot, right? I'm going to drag you back. But this girl that Jaylen we're about to get into is so flat-footed. It annoys me. That's the only thing that angers me when people come at me. They're like, yeah, you're a doo-doo head. And I'm just like, if you don't get your ass out of my face, that's the only way to anger me. If you come with something that I'm just like, why do you make me waste my time reading this comment? Like, I have shit to do besides reading a third grade insult. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, right? No, but listen, but here's the thing. I don't mind when people drag me, but it excites me if somebody can like really, really drag me, right? Oh, yes, this is new hair. Listen, I'm on vacation. I love the weaves and the waves and the clip-ins on a vacation. This shit is touching my butt. Need I say more? So here's what was on Falynns. This is on Falynns' comments, right? This Zanib, I blocked her because she kept trying to drag me and make threats on behalf of Simon, going in and out between first and third person, but they were dumb threats. So I was just like, Simon can't be that dumb, or can he? Because Jaylen reports somebody named the same person with the same screen name said, what's up, B? What's up, B? Thank you. You guys like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal, right? So she said the dysfunction is alarming. Feel bad for the kids. All your siblings have different fathers. Mom's last marriage failed. Then she is now checking up with our farmer help. Let me tell you, this is the weird thing. And if anybody is a student of language, I'm not really a student, but I do pay attention to language. I can actually read a text messages and throw it to my friends like they ain't write that. I'm going to tell you who wrote that. Tyrone from 6 blocks over wrote that shit. They didn't write that because that's not the syntax they use. Listen, feel bad for the kids. All your siblings have different fathers. So you're already speaking like you know who the kids are, like you have a personal relationship with them, like you're literally talking to the kids first person, right? Mom's last marriage failed. So whoever wrote this has either spent time over in the UK or they spent a lot of time outside of America or they have foreign parents, because who in America use moms to talk about their mom? Mom's last marriage failed. Then she is now checking up with our farmer help. Our farmer help. Y'all, Simon is an idiot. Simon is an idiot. Do y'all listen? I've been vindicated. I've been vindicated. I feel like the way Porsha and Simon felt when Falynn and Jayne announced their relationship. I've been vindicated. Y'all, who says our farmer help? This is Simon writing it, but it goes on, right? It says a relationship that will also soon end. Do you know the thing is that I was just like, yo, this is the same bitch. And if this same bitch is Simon, and yes, I'm calling whatever, right? If this is the same person, because she used the same thing saying, you will soon find out. You will also soon know. This was the thing. You will soon end. The threats had that menacing thing. Like, it's like, do you think this is the fucking Godfather? If you don't get out of my goddamn comments, right? But there was another person named Quina Abdullah or something like that. I know I'm butchering the name. This person doesn't exist. Another egg account that used the same terminology. I actually screenshotted it and complained to YouTube because that was actually really, really bad. Where it says, you will soon find out. You will soon know. It's the same goddamn terminology, which lets me know this is the same person. We should raise our women to have self-esteem and worth such that they aren't continuously looking for it in the arms of men to fill a void. Y'all, this is the same syntax. This is the same grammar. This is the same stupid, pseudo-intellectual elder nonsense that Simon actually uses. I'm not just taking Jaylen's thing. When I read it, I'm like, this sounds like Simon wrote it. It's badly worded. It's poor grammar. It's bad syntax. It has no common sense. It's dumb. It's oddly menacing. And it's just like, boy, if you don't take your ass back and go watch Peach Juice. And why do I feel like that, you know, the commercial, you know, that thing where Porsha posted it sounded like she was drunk off her ass, but I guess she has to be. I'm not saying she was, but she sounded like it, or high off her ass. I'm not saying she is, but she sounded like it for her to say that she's looking at her sexy husband. Her eyes must be so crossed from the Henny that he's literally morphing into Idris Elba, because there's just no way. But remember when he was on the phone, right? Follow me on this one. Remember he was on the phone and they tried to post it like it was an offside, even though we all have Instagram and we know that nobody posts offside. You post the video, you look at it, you guys both agree, and then you upload it. And Simon was sitting there trying to look concerned and sad with his hush puppy face. And he's like, and she was like, babe, and he's like, I don't know. People just say mean things about me. And I don't know why they do that with his little hands. And I don't know why they do that. And, you know, it made me sad. And I was just like, I literally was like, because who sent this to me? I was at Steffi. Steffi sent it to me first, and she's like, girl, you guys see this. And I was just sitting there drinking my pina colada like, bitch, you know I'm on vacation. Why are you ruining my day sending me pictures? Like, I don't know. This is my feelings. I don't know why people say mean things to me. And he's swirling his car. I don't know why. And the Porsha, and he was like, what do you mean? And Portia's like, I'm just looking at how fine my man is. Literally, I'm not saying she was drunk or high, but she sounded either drunk, high, or she just woke up. And she's just like, I'm just looking at how fine my man is. And he's just like, drinking. And she's like, so fine. And it's hurting your tooth. And I was just like, And so anyway, when he put his phone down, the first thing I thought was, yo, he probably just got done commenting on Fallon and Jalen's parts. Porsha is passing out from too many margaritas in the Holiday Inn swimming pool. And he just got done commenting on the post, thought he did something, and was just like, I didn't know my baby had something in the man. And she's just like, my baby looks so fine. And he's like, it's just like, I don't care. Everybody said Porsha is looking at like money, and people are like, it looks good to me. And I was like, y'all, please free yourself from these shackles. First of all, there's a lot of men out there that have money, just like there's a lot of women out here that have money. If you want money, you can, if that is the thing that makes a person most attracted to you, we need to clear this misnomer that people with money look like gremlins. Now, do they look like Idris Elba? Do they look like Brad Pitt? I don't know. But that said, how many people look like Idris Elba and how many people look like Brad Pitt? But do they look like nice, normal, attractive in your age bracket? Of course. And Porsha is 40 years old. I can understand being 23 looking for somebody with money, because then I guess you're looking for either Silicon Valley money or trust fund money. But when you're 40, there are plenty of men that have made something for themselves. God damn, she had a baby by one of them. There's plenty of men that have made money for themselves, real money that you don't have to like look at. Like, y'all remember the movie Gremlins? My cousin watched that a few years ago. It's like an old school movie, but it's so funny. There's this cute little thing called Gizmo, and he looks like this cute little like doll, like, yeah, Gizmo. But if you feed him after 12, they turn into like, ugh. He looks like after you fed Gizmo. There's a lot of guys and women, depending what you're into, that you can date that don't look like you fed Gizmo after midnight, that you don't have to be drunk at the Holiday Inn in Cancun on your 6 margarita, got that mommy drunk, that goddamn Valley of the Doll tease. Like, I'm just looking at how sexy my baby looks. Yeah, bitch, we know your eyes are crossing. Your eyes are crossing, right? Yeah, listen. I honestly think, so that's what I'm saying. So let's get back into this. So Simon did this, and this is the thing that also, it wasn't just the whole thing will also soon end, because what's up? Oh, thank you, Reggie. Do it like wait, hold on. Do it like my birthday. Do it like a birthday. Well, hey, baby, it's your birthday, and I'm here to fulfill your every desire. Do it like a birthday. Do it like a birthday. For y'all that don't know what we talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. She finally had a finale and she did her thing. Do it like his birthday, popping it, dropping it. Do it like a birthday. Do it like your birthday. And I'm here to fulfill your every. I love Jocelyn. Y'all can say what y'all want about Jocelyn. And I think she said, let me stop before I get dragged. I love Jocelyn though. She is so funny, right? Thank you. Listen, thank you so much, Reggie. I appreciate it. So listen, we're doing all that, right? Okay, let me get back to the syntax, because how I know we're going to do things. Listen, we should raise our women that have self-esteem. You guys, go to his damn post where he's busy posting up with the Hosea Williams thing, which it still annoys me, because I don't care what y'all say. Simon is not into Black Lives Matter. He's never done anything Black Lives Matter. Most of his posts, he looked borderline like a Trump supporter. In my opinion, go over to his feed and see. It makes me mad that people are standing up with Hosea Williams. I know you can make the argument that they're increasing the outreach of the thing, but they're doing it just anyway with his little Ferragamos. You know he's a grandpa, because who still wears Ferragamos? He's a player from 1980s, right? You know, it's so funny when Porsha dragged Kenya and said, you're an old hoe. What'd she say? You're an old hoe from the 90s. 90s. Isn't it funny that now she's engaged to an old hoe from the 80s? Karma will get you, won't? Porsha's engaged to an old hoe from the 80s. It's karma. Look at Karma getting me. Karma will get you. When she called Kenya an old hoe from the 80s, it's like, but look at your fiance. He's an old hoe Anyway, he said we should raise our women to have self-esteem and worth such that they aren't continuously looking for it. Simon has the worst grammar in the world. I don't care what y'all say. He was educated outside of America. When I don't mean to say that there's inferior educations. I mean that like he doesn't have a grasp of English. You can tell English is not his native language, and he didn't study English very well, right? But no shade there. We just hate him, so we'll call it shade, right? And worse said, they aren't continuously looking forward in the arms of men to fill. This also sounds like an emotionally abusive ex trying to get in your man. I'm surprised she didn't say nobody's ever going to love you like Simon loves you now. Jaylen clapped back and said, not I am Simon Gabodio. Boom. He literally tagged his ass, making a fake YouTube account to comment. Aren't you engaged and happy? Oh, I get it. You must not be happy. You thought the grass was green on the other side. You had a perfect life and a beautiful family and wife, but yet you wanted fame. Don't worry about what's going over here. She's good and they're good. Now, here's the thing I disagree with Jaylen, right? Jaylen still talks to Simon like Simon's an asshole, not like Simon has some type of narcissism or narcissistic traits, right? That Falynn alluded to in her YouTube post. So this is all alleged, but I don't think that Simon is just like a run of the mill. I know y'all gonna drag me for this boat. I'm just gonna leave it. But if you do drag me, please make it funny. Make some memes, put up like Aunt Jemima on the pie and cake box. Like, give me something I can believe in. But my whole point is like, I think Jaylen still looks at Simon like he's just like a regular rich asshole with money. And I think there's something a little bit deeper going on. I do believe that Simon is 100% fixated with Falynns. See, here's the thing. When someone's a narcissist, they're incapable of actually loving you in the selfish type of way, devoid of ego that we commonly use as love in the Western Hemisphere, right? However, somebody like that can fixate on someone. You look at Falynn, her body type is his ideal. You look at her complexion, that is his ideal. You look at her face, it's his ideal. You look at the way she carries herself, the way she dresses, the way she has that sophisticated sexiness. Don't get me wrong, Falynn dresses sexy. She's a young woman for great body, she should, but it's a very sophisticated type of sexiness. It's not the type of sexiness that will shut the club down where everybody is half naked. It's the type of sexiness that you can bring to corporate events, you can bring to board events. It's still hella sexy, don't get me wrong, but you feel what I'm saying. It's not that like, it's not Peach Juice Williams sexiness, but from what Simon showed, he likes that brand of sexiness. Even Jessica Harris, the girl in the Lamborghini, when she came out, she dresses very sexy. She got it very avant-garde, but there's a sophisticated edge to it. It's not like I don't even want to say it, but y'all get it. Y'all get it, right? Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Kathy's like, it's not slutty. Thank you, Kathy. I don't want to say that, but there's just like, you know what I'm saying? Even Jessica Harris was dressing super, super sexy, but there was something. You know what I'm saying? I like the bow. It's giving Cubana vibes, or I probably have your Cuba video. Oh, thank you. You know, I dressed up as a Cubana baby doll a la Cuba. That was my favorite thing. Like, you know, and I love the fact that everybody in Cuba thought I was Cuban. I can't speak a lick of Spanish, but I was sitting there while they were talking to me like, oh, yes. Literally, because I didn't want to, I was just so charmed. I'm like, wow, they really think I'm Cuban. They really do. Even like people hate when I was walking with my boyfriend in the Cuban video, and I was walking in on with that, and people are looking like, look at this little Cuban girl getting this far under the comment. I was just like, that's right, getting those dollars. That's right. It tickled me that people thought I was like a Cuban girl on the come up. So I was like, so they were talking Cuban to me, and I was like, yes. I see how you see that. Yes. Very so, right? So listen, Monterey, I completely agree. Hey, Erica, what's going on? Monterey, I completely agree with you. So listen, so Simon's been doing that. You notice the post with the shade room. They took that post down because I told you that post where he was like, haters, haters, who's first? Simon's so old. The thing is with Simon, here's a word mix of age. And I know some of you guys are like, stop being ages. It's not Simon's age. It's the point of his age shows he is out of touch, but he's too arrogant to actually take advice from anyone and actually see that he is actually out of touch with the generation he is trying to reach. Because here's the thing, Simon doesn't want our grannies and our aunties. He doesn't want to be a thirst trap for them. He wants to be a thirst trap for the girls in their 20s. Like all the women that were just like, stop being ageist. Simon's a nice looking man. First of all, you're a goddamn liar, right? You're a goddamn liar. I know we don't have to be mean, but let's not lie. Let's not lie. But second of all, it's like you guys realize that Simon's intended audience are like 20-year-olds and like maybe early 30s if they look like they're 20s. You see what I'm saying? So for everybody giving Simon all this gaze, I just want to say, like, shut the hell up. You are not his target demographic. He does not feel that way about you. All his thirst traps and all his bullshit are not for you. So why are y'all in the streets defending his man when he would literally laugh at you? Miss Diane is too old for Simon. You realize that, right? He's with Miss Diane's daughter. So why are y'all defending a man on his age where he doesn't want to? He's trying to move past y'all, right? You know, 333 in the chat, y'all. It's 372 in the chat. And I think I probably got knowing y'all 12 likes. Can y'all hit the like button and stop playing with me? Either hit the like button or please share it with a friend. I know somebody's bored at work right now. Please share it with a friend. I know that's what made me get into YouTube. I was in a corporate job and I was so bored. And I was on YouTube all the time, just listening to anything I could. Sorry, you guys. I'm by myself in the villa. And I heard something and I was like, am I going to be the first person to get killed online? Let me stop. Anyway, let's go, right? And then here's the thing, because I'm looking at Reggie's thing and on Twitter, you guys follow Reggie on Twitter. He's always tweeting about his favorite horror movie. So I heard that sound. I saw Reggie's thing and I was just like, shit, it's going to be Scream 2 starring me, right? Listen. I think Miss Diane is a gorgeous. Porsha gets her beauty from her mom. Miss Diane is a gorgeous woman. Simon would be lucky to have a woman that looks like Miss Diane or even Miss Diane herself. However, he doesn't want Miss Diane. He wants the 20-year-olds in the club. He wants the 20-year-olds turned up. And if I was Porsha, and nobody asked me, but you know, I love giving my opinion. Honestly, if I was Porsha, I would be worried because if my man was that obsessed with youth, and that obsessed with getting old, right? And my man was that obsessed with youth and that obsessed with getting old, you know for a fact that once he hits that 60 years old or 65, he's going to have there's mid and then there's 3/4 crisis. I don't know. I'm making this shit up. He is literally going to leave you for, right? Yes. Thank you, Reggie. I watch a lot of true crime too, where I was just like, well, that's the end of it, right? Simon done send his shooters out and it's over for your girl. But no, honestly, I was like, yo, men and women, people that are obsessed with age, and when I say age, they are obsessed with growing older and trying to hold on to their youth instead of aging gracefully. The one thing that they don't want is anybody that reminds them of how old they are. So you're 60, he's 60, you're 40. When you turn 45 and you start wanting to do grown woman things, he's not going to want that shit. He's going to still want to be in the club, in the AARP section, tossing it up, asking anybody if they want to use his AARP for a discount on their AAA, telling them, you know, I can get 2-for-1 tickets at AMC movie theater. He's going to want someone that he can impress with all the trappings of AARP and their membership, you know? Yeah, listen. So Porsha did quit Dish Nation. Now, I'm of two minds with that because I talk about it in the Makeup and Mess. I'll probably post it. I did a blue look yesterday. I'm going to post Makeup and Mess. Porsha actually did quit Dish Nation. Well, some people said she got fired. It looked like she resigned. But listen, y'all think that I hate Porsha. I don't hate Porsha. I realize Porsha is a hot commodity. She is gorgeous. She has charm. She has wit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Porsha is Porsha. Of course, she wouldn't have gotten this far if she wasn't that. The destination thing is interesting because I'm wondering what her next move is. I had a few people saying that she has a deal with Fox. And I said, okay, but that doesn't explain why she quit. Because the deal with Fox, Fox owns this nation. So that's just a regular employment contract. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I see them saying the first right of refusal, but they didn't announce her next project. Now, Bravo Chat Room was picked up, I think, for another season, and they are having guests on right now. I don't know if Andy's stepping away from What Happens Live, but while Andy is on vacation, they're going to be taking guests. Maybe that's her new gig, and that's why she left This Nation, because she was like, it's too much work to do This Nation in the morning and do the Bravo Chat Room and film her show. Again, I would have tried to get every damn bag I could, but then again, maybe I'm lying, because like, I've been on vacation and how many lives have I done? So it's kind of like, I get the point. Maybe she felt like the money wasn't worth it. Maybe Bravo. But the one thing is, Dish Nation put her in everybody's household and it kept her in. So I would have tried to do both things before I jumped into the Bravo Chat Room, unless Bravo Chat Room signed a multi-year deal with Porsha. So she's like, all right, you know what? Cool, I'll be in Bravo Chat Room. They promised me the show's going to be on air for 2-3 years, right? Maybe she has a deal that even has her tardy for the party, part 2, ratings included, right? You heard me say that. Maybe that's what's going on, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on with there, right? Okay, what's going on? Who's Kenya Harrison? Okay, Monterey says Porsha didn't quit. I think she got fired. She used to be really close to Ricky Smiley, and his brand is very different as the others on the show. I don't know. I do know that she was really, really close with Ricky Smiley, and I do know that Ricky Smiley clowned Simon. You know what's so weird about Simon? That Porsha has no control over, so I don't fault her on this. And honestly, it's Simon's responsibility as a man. Dennis posted that weird thing about Porsha being like, damn, I forgot you was engaged. Ricky Smiley posted a bunch of pictures clowning Simon. What is it with Simon that he has so much trouble getting other men to respect him? Do you see what I'm saying? Because as far as I know, forget about dating Dennis, right? I, of course, don't know anyone that's dated Dennis, but it seems like as far as Dennis, he doesn't have a reputation for being like really reckless when it comes to other men, right? And he's respectful when it comes to other men. Ricky Smiley has a mouth, but does he have a history of disrespecting men? I find it odd that every man that knows Porsha or is around Porsha acts like Simon is no one and nothing, and they disrespect him morning, day, and night. Ricky Smiley was the one that posted that picture of comparing Simon to that actress. I'm not going to say her name. I did not know that was colorism, but I'm not even going to say her name because I don't want to disrespect her. But he posted Simon comparing her to him to an actress. I thought he was saying that Simon looks like a woman. Apparently, y'all were saying that. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, he did that. He posted some things. He said some funny things about the ring. You know, he was real sly about shit. And then you look at Dennis that posted that thing that was ultimate disrespect, right? Ultimate disrespect to Porsha. So you know what, you guys? I don't know. What do y'all think? Like what? Sorry, I'm trying to get this right. What do y'all really think? Like what is about Simon that men don't seem to respect him? And the weird thing is, Porsha keeps trying to take up for him and be like, you know, when everybody was in the shade room comments calling him ugly, she's like, I'm looking at my fine husband. But the thing is with Porsha, and I do believe I'm in agreement with Jaylen about this, I don't think that Simon really likes Porsha. I'll give you my reasoning for it. Porsha's sexy. Porsha's funny. Porsha's thing. But there's a difference between seeing somebody and liking them on a surface level as opposed to really, 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 really messing with them, right? I don't think that Simon, but again, who knows, right? Because I'm not in their bed every night. I'm not in their bed every night, but I'm going to act like I am, right? I don't think, but to Jaylen's point, Simon doesn't act like someone that is completely head over heels in love with their new girlfriend. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, guys or girls, everybody, jump in the thing. Did Reggie say any comments? I'm going to make sure anybody that gives me, I 100% recognize the contributions they are making. Thank you so much, Reggie. Also, you guys, follow Reggie Greg Blanchard on Twitter. He has a really good Twitter. And it's really interesting, too. He's a Gemini, so he got that Gemini feed. You know Geminis are some of the most interesting people in the world, right? But here's my whole thing with Simon. Guys and girls, you know what it's like when you are dating someone and they are super into you. if you don't know what it's like, then you've never dated somebody that's really into you. But when they are super into you, oh my God, it's literally like you could literally like go, and they could be like, oh my God, princess. Like they are just enamored with you. Everything, they want to be around you all the time. They want to be up around you. It's not even about them anymore. They're posting you on their feed. They're hyping you up. They talk to their friends. All they hear about is Tisa. Like, damn, who is this girl? Whenever a guy's into you, he is into you. I don't see Simon like that. If anything, he looked at Porsha as an accessory to kind of build himself up and make himself look good, right? So in that aspect, I do agree with Jalen and what he was saying about you thought it was fair. I think the number one reason that Simon is with Porsha is for the fame. But we all knew that. He's a fucking clout chaser and a bad one at that. So this takes me back to her being like, hey, just looking at my fine husband. Porsha, can somebody please tell Porsha, he does not care what you think about him. You are just one person. He doesn't care. He needs the world to think he's handsome. And this is what makes me think most of all that he's not really into Porsha, because when you are happy with the person you're with, the whole world can call you ugly. The whole world can call you stupid. The whole world can call you fat. The whole world can call you dumb. The whole world can clown you for waist training. The whole world can clown you for photoshopping. The whole world can clown you for talking like this with your dad. Like the whole world can just talk, like clown you for talking like Bert and Ernie. You don't give a fuck, because the one person that you need, the one person that makes you feel good, the one person that you only care about has been like, I like it, you know, looking on that neck, helping him adjust his spine so his neck can be released a few inches. That's what true love will do to you. And I don't think that he does. I don't think he doesn't care. It's like he needs the world to accept him. And he thought Porsha would be a tool to accept him. But now that he sees that, like, it's not, Porsha's busy trying to let him see, like, babe, I care about you. I love you. I think you're handsome. But that's another thing. I wonder if Simon knows that Porsha's gassing him up, because she said, when she looked at him and she said, I'm looking at my fine husband, he like was stirring that slurshie or whatever, and he stopped and looked at her like, really? Like he stopped it for a second. It was like, all right, you playing. Let's not forget, Simon's an idiot, but he is a Gemini, right? He literally stopped and was like, really? Your fine husband? Okay, that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying, right? That's what it is. Hey, what's up, Latoya? I don't know why YouTube doesn't give notifications anymore. Go figure. Well, this is another thing about, he was sucking his stomach in so hard on one of his last posts. I know, yo, I saw that one. He was sucking his stomach in so hard. Those titties was sitting. He literally has a... But you know what? Let that man, let's let him be. Let's let him be. Because, y'all, the one thing I do know about him is he's super, super vindictive. And you see the way he is with Falynn and the way he can't let go. I think he really is mad that Jalen's with her, right? But yo, when him and Porsha break up, and they will, when him and Porsha break up, yo, it's gonna be epic. I wonder how Porsha's gonna get out of it, because Porsha is vindictive too. Like she does, like, you know what I'm saying? Porsha is vindictive if somebody tries to do her dirty. So I wonder what's really gonna happen. Hey, what's up, Lily? Yo, I don't know why I'm not getting notifications, right? He was looking like Saucy Santana. That's right. Everything was sitting, and then he's sitting there trying to look small. Y'all, like, oh my God. So listen, that's what's going on with Simon. He embarrassed Porsha again. But this reminds me of when it was his birthday and Porsha rented out that Miami mansion. And here's the thing I don't understand, right? I saw you and Elka with that troll on Twitter. No, that's the funny thing. I don't encounter that a lot. And the reason me and that troll on Twitter got into it is because she came into my feed making homophobic comments to L Train. And I was like, bitch, I don't understand why people think that they can say racist stuff to me, well, prejudice stuff about other races, racist stuff homophobia. I don't know why, and I don't have a problem with that usually, but every now and then somebody will get real comfortable and say some slick shit, and me being me, it's like, don't come over here with homophobia, don't come over with racism, don't come over here with sexism, get the fuck out. Like, I don't like that stuff. So yeah, I went in on her. She was a troll, but she was stupid, but I had time, so I decided to engage. But no, I don't encounter trolls a lot, actually, which is probably why when I get them, I handle them accordingly, because that's another thing, right? I feel like this is my channel. You guys are coming to watch me. I'm going to say whatever I look at this as my house. In my house, I can say and do whatever I want. If you do not agree with me or you do not like me, then please go over to your house and you can say whatever you want about me in your house. I don't care. I'm not going to bother you. Keep hearing noises in the villa. I don't care. We just in here. Squad deep. Yep. 10 people. Hey, you guys upstairs, come downstairs. That's the way I protect myself from intruders. I make it seem like there's other people. The plot twist. What if the intruder is watching my live right now and they know? That would be ironic. That would be ironic, right? That would be ironic, right? So, like I was saying, right? Listen, if Porsha married Simon, I hope so. I hope they're married, because it's going to be gossip gold for the next year. I really do hope they're married, because I just want to see how things are going to end. It's like, to the whole point, it cracks me up when people like stay together to spite everybody else, because I just sit there from the sidelines like, wow, I feel so stupid now that you married him without a prenup. I feel so stupid now that he's your husband. I feel so stupid that I doubted your love. Continue. Go on. Give your hubby a kiss. Like, I literally encourage it. Like, I like when people be like, I'm going to do this to spite you. Oh, I feel so stupid. Please continue spiting me. You know what really spite me? If you guys had a beautiful baby, have a baby with him. I hope he looks like his father. You're right. The father is fine. So have a baby, and I hope the baby looks like the father. Please do. Continue. I love it. It's my shit when people try to spite people. Like, we're going to stay together and prove the haters wrong. And I'm like, hater here, please continue. Please let the baby look like the fine father that he is, right? So anyway, where was I? Oh, so listen, we're going to like throw Simon. I know Simon is either in this feed or he's going to watch the playback, because that's all he does. Literally, I clown him for wearing red. He shows up in red. I clown him for this. It's just like whatever. And the sad thing is, I don't even piece it together, because I know Simon is sneaking at the pool from Porsha, looking at his feed. I just had you guys, thank goodness, sending me stuff, right? You said flop. It looks pretty, right? Porsha is going to end up, listen, no, I don't think so. Let me tell you something. Porsha's not stupid. I think she did learn a lot from Cordell. Unfortunately, Cordell, I think, from what I saw, looked like he did her dirty. He didn't have to leave her with nothing. Well, I did talk to a few people that said there's a reason why he left her with nothing, but I'm still trying to investigate that and see if that's true. And at this point, I was looking into a lot of stuff Porsha did, but it really seems like I'm piling on, because she already has the curse that is waist train Gabadia. And it's like, anybody that wants Porsha to get their karma, it's like, you guys, look at her. Look what's going on. Like, she is getting her karma. Simon, and again, I don't care how many tours she gets, how many books she gets, how many things. Simon, I believe to be, from what I've seen his ex-wife say and witness, I believe that he is emotionally abusive, past being an asshole, on the point of being like having like narcissistic tendencies and narcissistic traits. That's what I believe. You guys can look at his post. You can listen to the interviews with his ex-wife and decide it for yourself. But this is honestly what I believe. So for Porsha to be in a situation like that, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, because that's some deep shit. I wouldn't wish somebody testing your soul on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't, right? Exactly. What is this? The dude from DC was fine and had a job, but he didn't want to move or have children. Oh, that's the wind. Okay. The day Falynn was having an interview with Adam, she posted threats from Simon not to give interviews to anyone. I posted on Simon saying, "This is America, we have free speech." He blocked me. Yo, T. Hamilton, Simon be tripping though. He really does. Porsha already got a daughter that looks like dinner. But y'all, PJ's a cute kid though. She lucked out. PJ is cute. And I don't think, listen, here's the thing. It's not that I don't think Dennis is bad looking. It's the fact that I think Dennis looks better than Simon. Do you see what I'm saying? Simon would be that friend. You know, they have that myth that pretty girls always want to hang around ugly girls so they look prettier, which is weird because everybody I know that's fine has fine girlfriends stuff. But then again, it's hard for me to say somebody's unattractive. Everybody I know that's attractive, guy or girl, has a bunch of attractive friends too. They roll together like wolves in packs, right? But if this was true, Simon would be that person that you always want to go out because he will make everybody look good. He makes Dennis look like Denzel Washington. He really honestly does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, PJ looks like Porsha as a kid. PJ's actually cute, right? It's cute, right? No, stop. Fela, don't know about her. I think she's really in a ride. Simon means Porsha. No, that's another thing. This is what my point I wanted to get, right? Remember when I was like, yo, I think that she's getting business advice from Simon. The one thing about narcissists that people don't understand, also, there are 444 people in this chat, and I have like 12 likes. Can y'all hit the like button and stop playing? Yo, Hot Mess Express, listen. Yo, you guys, follow Hot Mess Express on YouTube. I think she has only like him or her, I don't know if you're a guy or girl, like has like 5 or 6 videos up. Maybe now you have 8. Your videos are actually really, really good. I saw one of them and literally cracked. The Hot Mess Express is funny, right? You're anxiously awaiting oil tycoon Simon's long-winded response to Jalen's story. It's going to be long-winded, but please believe he's going to be posted up in front of a car. He's going to be some allusion to wealth. It's going to be someone, also, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a picture where there's he's alluding to wealth. It's going to be in a car. He's going to be showing an expensive watch. He might even be sitting in his Costa Rican mansion that he bought. Y'all can believe Tony the Tiger if you want, with the watch Porsha bought him, and Portia's gonna be sitting there looking all Mae West sexy with a smirk on her face. Mark my words, that's what the post is gonna look like. Mark my word. Or the second type of post that they do, right? Where they're sitting there and Portia's looking up at him so joyous, and he's looking down at her trying to look lovingly, but it looks like you're being cursed by a gremlin, right? And they're looking down, they're looking at each other. She has his hand on his chest. They're laughing. She's throwing her head back like, ha, ha, ha. Her titties are sitting. You can see the curve of her butt because you know Porsha loves any picture has to show her body somehow, right? Titties are gonna be sitting. You're gonna see the curve of her butt at the bottom of the picture. It's probably gonna be black and white, and it's just gonna be like, you know, when you have an everlasting love, and they're gonna post a pic on how they have everlasting true love. That's how they're gonna respond to Jaylen. They are not slick. Their PR people need some. Or the third one they keep trotting out. They're going to post something about the Hosea Williams Foundation, activism, Black Lives Matter, and Simon's going to make them weird, non-relevant, convoluted. That's another thing. Do people around Simon tell him, like, did you shut up? You are stupid. I would want my friends to tell me, like, girl, stop. You sound stupid. It's going to be some weird, convoluted analogy to Black Lives Matter, the state of the Black people in America, the fact that Porsha's family pretty much started the Underground Railroad and saved all Black people in America, and they're still doing that important work. The way he met Porsha's family and stood up with a third grade sign written in pen on a damn $3 for $1 CVS poster board saying, "I am a man." Right? And he's going to make some weird analogy about the way Black Lives Matter, Black America's, Porsha's people being the most prominent civil rights leader. And also we need to protect Black men, protect Black love, and Porsha and him are the truest expression of Black love, right? Let's see. Yeah, Alex Salter is amazing. You guys go follow Alex Salt. Yes, he's super, super, super amazing. I love Alex Salt. His time is going to come, definitely. Thank you, Reggie. But hey, creators, what's going on? And thank you, Alex. It'd be nice if some other people could send me cash apps or super chats, but you know, I'm not judging. I'm not judging, but my whole point is they're going to make, because remember when they got married and they were like, oh, he put that post where he was like, Porsha and I are committed to showing positivity and positivity and love in the Black community at a time when it's sorely needed. And I was like, sir, if you don't get the fuck out of here, first of all, how are you guys an example of Black love? Literally. And second of all, shut up. Like, I'm saying, it's like, that's what I mean about Simon. The way sometimes he makes me feel like low-key, like he's just messed that up. Low-key, he makes me feel like he is like a Trump supporter. He makes me feel like he is a Trump supporter or something, because the way that he's always talking about Black Americans, like, we don't love, we don't have children, we don't fight for our rights, we need examples of what love is and what creation and this and that. It's like I don't know. It just literally gives, like, I don't know. If Simon was white and he wrote those things, I would really be looking at him like, shut up. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, very, very, you get it, Hot Mess Express. It's very, 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 very judgmental, but not from a place of love, not from a place that you come from this community, like from an outsider looking down. You know what I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like if I was going to sit there and talk about, like, if I was going to sit there and talk about like what's going on in Nigeria, but from a very judgmental way, like, and I'm marrying a Nigerian man, and I'm like, I hope me, and what's a Nigerian name? What's a Nigerian name? I don't know. I hope me and Davido, I hope me and Davido's love can show a shining example to Nigerians of what Black loves look like at a time when it's sorely needed. Y'all in Nigeria would drag me up and down the streets. Like, who are you to be coming in there commenting on what's going on in Nigeria? And what are you talking about? You are a shining example. If you don't get out of our face, y'all would drag me, and rightfully so, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very condescending for no reason, right? So that's how they are going to respond. But listen, y'all want to talk about the road? Let's talk about another scammer. Let's talk about the white Simon Gabodia, the white female Simon Gabodia, which is Erica Jayne. Did y'all see the last episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Y'all, I called this shit the second episode actually the first episode. And everybody told me I was crazy. Everybody told me to stop. Everybody told me I was wrong. And now looky, what do we have here? The shoe has dropped, right? Yeah. Now, okay, let me click off. Vita, I don't think most Nigerians support Trump. I don't see how they could, because the comments he made about Nigeria, I don't know, right? Oh, coyote. Yes, Vita, if I was supposed to say coyote, and me, we're a shining example of what Nigerian love could be in a time where it's sorely needed. Nigerian Americans would be like, if you don't get out of our face with that bull, Tisa, you don't get away from me with that bull, Tisa, get away. But I just wanted to tell you guys, right? Yeah, listen, let's switch to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because we already know Simon is a scammer, a waste of time, and I can't wait. Hot Mess Express, I really can't wait either for his response to Jaylen and the fact that he was caught creeping. And last thing I'll say, if this was Porsha, I don't care if Simon looked like Denzel Washington. I don't care if Simon had $1 billion or even a few million, which he doesn't, right? But I don't care if he did or not. The fact that this man is so invested in his ex, it would really, 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 really mess with my mind. What do I mean? Y'all remember when Porsha went, what am I doing? Remember when Porsha went and she got him that thing for his birthday, the watch, the birthday weekend. She did all that shit and it was so cute, right? I'll give it to her. It was so, so, so cute for his birthday, right? What did he spend the night doing? Remember, that's the night that he was like going in on Falynns, saying this is the face of a cheating wife, posting all that stuff, while she literally had spent all that money for his birthday, flew him out there, did all that stuff, made it nice. He was busy talking shit to his ex on the thing. I would be really, really worried if I was Porsha. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We are together. Why are you even thinking about this girl? I don't care if your last ex dogged you out. When you are with someone that you are claiming is the love of your life and your future, would you be thinking about your ex even if they dogged you out and treated you like crap? You are now with somebody that makes you feel like, according to you, that you are floating on air. Why are you worried about your ex so much that you need to interact and disparage them? Why? Yeah, exactly. Hot mess. He is, listen, he's in that basement, but who wants to pretend to be this bag, right? They're always so selective about who has to reveal their secrets and who they leave alone in Beverly Hills. Okay, yeah, Reggie, let's talk about Beverly Hills, right? Yo, I don't think they're selective. I think, and I've had this thing, I mean, I agree with you, Reggie, but to take your point and expand on it, they're selective about who has to reveal their secrets and who don't, where I really just do think it's just like politics. I think what's going on is South African expat in the house. What's up, Maria? What's going on? What is going on, Maria? But I do think that they're 100% obsessed with when they don't like someone, they just come after them. Lisa Rinna, even though her and Denise thought they were good friends, I really do believe that Lisa Rinna, she's an unevolved Cancer. She has a jealous heart. I think that she was jealous of Denise for a long time. When Denise came on Housewives, she found a way to not only ruin her reputation, but to finally let all that jealousy in her heart out and really bully and mean girl Denise. And that's exactly what she did. Even when you look at who to pick on and whatnot, with the episode opening of Garcelle being like, I didn't know, like what, Erica, I really didn't know. And Erica breaking down crying, and what Rena using that as an opportunity to be like, why did you want to do this? What did you hope to accomplish? Why did this happen? She literally took that opportunity when Erica was crying to try to humble Garcelle, because being her unevolved Cancer ass, she was literally sitting there still thinking about this conversation they had in the beginning of the season when Garcelle checked her ass and said, but why'd you treat Denise like that? And I saw that Cancer in her eyes where she was just like, She literally made an enemy out of Rinna in that man. Because that's the one thing. Unevolved Cancers, I mean, you can say this about any sign, but unevolved Cancers hate being called out on their bullshit. The thing is, they don't have to be wrong. You can call them out on their bullshit for them doing something wrong, and they know it's wrong, but they will still hate you because you called them out and made them see reality and pulled them out of their fantasy world. Because you know how sometimes unevolved Cancers, they do the most fudged up things. I'm trying not to curse. They do the most fudged up things, but then they run around and they're like, no, but I did it because I love you. I did it out of love. I just love everyone. They always do the most messed up things and then try to make it seem like they did it because they love. They did it out of love. And you're looking at them like, you stole every dollar in my pocket and then talked about me and told this person these lies about me because you check notes. Love me. And unevolved Cancer would be like, yeah, I did it for us. You know what I'm saying? Right? Listen, so Piscean said, no, they definitely protect certain people. But here's the thing. When you say, what's your statement, Dana? When you say, yes, they protect inner circle. Tom robbed the bank and Erica's driving the getaway car. It's the truth. No one convinced me she's not been aware of some dirty doing. Sam talked to Clyde. Well, here's Erica's problem, right? I get what you're saying, dear Dana, but here's Erica's problem. And we'll talk about this. But first, let's talk about how they protect the inner circle. Y'all, I said this before. All of everybody in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, except for Crystal, Sutton, and Garcelle, have all had legal issues. They're all super close to Erica. And Tom, you cannot tell me the way they are going in on Erica and really, really protecting her. It makes me think that because Tom is really, really powerful, and I would do the same thing too if I had a powerful lawyer that knew a lot of judges, right? I would be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Do you think, can you give me some advice? Can you help me? I would ask too. Who wouldn't if they were a friend? Maybe Tom did them all favors, and that's why they're writing out so hard for Erica, because Tom did a few favors and used his corrupt influence to make things go away. Now, I don't think they knew Tom was corrupt. I just think that they thought that Tom was that powerful. And if you had a friend that you thought was that powerful, why wouldn't you approach them and be like, hey, do you think you can help me with this? Do you think you can help me with that? Now, I will say, right? I will say that when you look at Erica's culpability, there's three things why Erica's messed up, right? First of all, it was so stupid of her to be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I really thought because Tom, and this is what the article said, the housewife and the hustler, and there's an LA Times article that's really in depth, had basically the bar association in his pocket, California bar. So when people complained, a lot of those lawsuits went poof, nowhere, right? He appointed judges. He made people's legal careers. He was super, super powerful. So you make a complaint and the bar examiner is like, oh, we're going to investigate it. And then they come back and they're just like, yeah, we got nothing, right? And it disappears. Okay, fine. So that's one. But I do believe that Erica didn't think it was going to get this big. The way she came on Beverly Housewives and the way she was so concerned with how the other women, I think she thought it was going to be a little embarrassment. But if she could stay ahead of that with PR and just act like whatever, I do think this thing with dementia, I think she started it when she got a heads up. Because I think that subpoenas happened on the 28th of like a way before. I want to say July 28th. Right? It happened way before subpoenas. So she knew how big the case was getting. But also when the LA Times article was first starting, I'm 100% sure they called Erica, Tom, and the law firm to confirm things, to get sources. Because when you have good journalism, and I mean like actual like journalism, when you report a story, journalism ethics require you to actually call whoever, or try to get in contact with whoever you are writing about and ask them their opinion. Now, they could be like, no comment, they could be whatever, but that's why you see in stories that are really scandalous, they say, oh, we reached out, and they said no comment. And to let people know that we followed all the journalistic ethics of fair and equal and honest reporting, they just chose not to. So she knew this article was coming out. And that's why she started losing her mind and cursing people out, because her house of cards was falling. Two, Erica then tried to say the narrative that she didn't know where the houses were. She didn't know what property it was. She didn't know what her and Tom had, because she thought in her dumb mind, right? Because don't forget, this is what makes me think that she was in on the con, because when people run cons, they start to get sloppy. Because listen, the first time you might steal 50,000, you're nervous and you have all these cover stories and this and that. When you've been stealing 50,000 every month for years and years and years, you don't bother to have a cover story. So somebody comes to you, because you get sloppy, and somebody comes to you and they're like, you just stole $5,000. You've basically been stealing 50,000 every month for the last 20 years. So when somebody says you owe me 5,000, you get super sloppy, because you're like, please, what's 5,000? I've already stolen 20, 30, 40, 80, 100, 300 million, 500 million. Are you really coming to me with this goddamn like 5,000? That's how people get caught. They get so sloppy in how much money they're taking that when people complain, they look at it as such a little amount that they don't even bother to appease the people. They don't bother to cover the checks. They're just like, oh, whatever, right? So follow me on this. I'm making a long-winded point, right? So Erica thought that this was just like a little blip, right? She thought it was a little blip. But when she started to see like, oh shit, this is getting bigger than I expected, she thought that as long as she separated herself from Tom, she could keep the houses, because she thought, oh, well, I can say I don't know. Because again, I think this was her plan all the time, to say that Tom had dementia. In their head, and the fact that they're so stupid, they think it's going to work. So this is the thing. Tom had dementia. So when he stole the money, he didn't even know he didn't know that the money was stolen. And now that he stole the money, he doesn't know what happened to the money. And Erica, his wife, who does not have dementia, obviously, can't even act like she has dementia. Erica's wife, what's more, she can't tell you where the money is because she knows there's houses, but she never visited them. She knows they have like this and that, but she's never seen it. So now they're both playing stupid when everybody is like, where is the money? Do you know where I think the money is? I don't think they spent all that money. It's more money even. This is why I think they never paid off that $3 million suit. I think that they have money overseas. I think they have money hidden. And the one thing you don't want to do when the forensic accountants from the FBI swing through is make any withdrawals or do anything, because all forensic accountants need is just a sniff of where the money might be at. And they will go through that money like it is nobody's business. They will go through that money like it's and they will find where that money's at. So when you're like, when Crystal was like, Erica, why don't you just pay that $3 million? Like, what's the big deal? It's $3 million. We all got money. It wasn't a point of $3 million. It was a point that in all their regular accounts that everybody knew about, they were trying to say they didn't have $3 million. If they took $3 million, which has to be transferred by wire fraud, because you can't bank transfer, right? And if you do transfer by bank transfer and you're lying about it, that is a federal crime, wire fraud, right? Which will throw even 10 years more onto your sentence. So when you can't come with cash for $3 million, because they're going to be like, where did you get $3 million in cash? You have to go to a bank. You can't do a wire transfer, because when you do a wire transfer, they know about Swiss bank accounts and they know about overseas accounts because you let them know a direction of where it was. So they're sitting there being like, we just don't have the money. I don't know. And I do believe that they took money out so they didn't have to pay anyone. So that's the second thing. Erica, it is laughable. Even the way Erica was trying to convince us that she never had a debit. She didn't know how to use debit cards. She didn't know how to use a checking account. She didn't even know how to deposit money. When at the end of the day, Erica, you were a single mom raising your son on his own until you were at least mid to late 20s. And you worked as a waitress. Please don't tell me you never had a debit card. Please don't tell me you never had a bank account. How did you pay bills? Like, Erica, stop. Just stop, right? So that's how Erica's trying to distance herself. I think they made up that Alzheimer thing because they thought it was bulletproof. They thought it was bulletproof. He has Alzheimer. Who knows what happened with the money? He forgot. And Erica, I don't know where the money is. The third way that Erica got messed up, and this is crazy, right? The third way that she got messed up, and this is the craziest part to me, she literally took a transfer to an LLC in her name. Now, Teresa Gudici had to go to jail because she signed a mortgage application with false information. Never mind that they were paying the mortgage. They just lied about having jobs that they didn't. And Teresa signed that paperwork because Joe put it in front of her. I honestly do believe that Teresa just signed the paperwork because that's what, good wives do, right? Erica was on a board of directors of one of the companies. She was listed as the owner of the EJ LLC that Tom transferred $20 million to, the owner, right? And she signed paperwork to accept it all in, and it went into a bank account. And then she said that it just got all wasted on her glam squad. I do believe that's why they were spending money hand over foot, because that's what you do when you're money laundering. When you're trying to get rid of a big money, you put it into a business. The business has astronomical expenses, right? The business has astronomical expenses, and that's what happens. Now, all I can say to that is Erica is in deep trouble. But even if you push all that aside, like Sutton said, and I love Sutton's face in the whole thing. She was just looking at Erica. Like when that shit came out and Erica was crying, Sutton was just looking at her like, you raggedy ass bee. She was looking at Erica like, you not anything. But even if all that wasn't true, and even if she knew nothing, you now know that the money in your account was stolen from someone, and not just anyone, but widows and orphans and burn victims and people that really, honest to God, need that money. If you know the money's stolen and you know that your husband is the one who's appropriated, why are you not giving all that over? See, here's the thing where Erica messed up. Erica's still trying to fight for a lifestyle. Erica's argument is literally, because I didn't know that my husband was stealing, I deserve to keep the stolen money. Y'all, Oh, I don't want to hear it. I know, and I don't know them personally, but I've seen too many people in the 2000s. Remember when they were arresting drug dealers' girlfriends? And these were girls that really didn't know anything. I mean, drug dealers off of the block, not like Pablo Escobar. When they were arresting those women because they didn't know what was going on in their boyfriend's or husband's association. So the police or the feds were locking them up saying they weren't cooperating. Do y'all remember that? If those women who I do believe were innocent had to do jail time, then why doesn't Erica? Why doesn't Erica? What's up, Kamiko? Nikki Star TV pointed out how Dorit was surprised forensic investigation can search offshore accounts. I forgot she has her job. Listen, I don't think that Dorit was surprised. I think Dorit is a great actress. She's great at faking surprise. Dorit knows, listen, anybody with money and anybody with offshore accounts knows that it can be searched. PJ has had too much of his long-term battles. And I agree, Nikki Star, you guys should follow Nikki Star. Reggie's dropping the great. She gives great analysis on reality TV. I really, really love, like really in-depth analysis. And I believe she has some type of experience in reality TV because she even gives you behind the scenes on like what production does, what this does, right? So go ahead and give Nikki a shout. But what I'm trying to say is Dorit's a great actress. And I really honestly, Reggie, do believe, right? I do believe that, a robbery, a plan. Yeah, no, I agree there, Dana, right? She's being advised by lawyers. Listen, if she's being advised by lawyers, her lawyers need to take away her phone because she's been thugging hard on, and you guys on Twitter, I think his name is Richard Richardson. He is the lawyer that is representing the people. He's a lawyer that's representing the people that are suing her. And Erica tried to get his ass removed, saying that his tweets are a conflict of interest. And the judge handed back a 35-page opinion on that motion to get him removed from the case. And literally, I'll paraphrase, I'll condense everything. The judge looked at Erica and said, "You must be out of your goddamn mind. He can tweet if he wants to. Missy, we are here about your stolen money, not about his tweets." The judge basically laughed in their face like, "Are you serious? He is not getting removed from the case for discussing the case. There's no gag order." I know I'm not giving a gag order because this is a matter of public interest in the highest regard. So anyway, back to Dorit. I do believe that Dorit is an excellent actress. Anyone that opens offshore accounts, and I know this for a fact, especially Swiss bank accounts, the new laws that got in place, I think it was in 2010 or 2015, the new laws that were put in place for offshore Cayman Islands, Bahamas, and also Swiss bank accounts. They literally, by law, have to sit your ass down before you even deposit $1 in there and let you know how the government can come after your money, what things are illegal. And they also sit you down and let you know in detail. In detail, this isn't something you have to read. This isn't like opening a Chase bank account, right? Or a Citibank account. They let you know in detail that if the government does know that there is an account, right? Forensics, they will let them go through and look at the account. Now, here's the catch-22. And this is what Erica knows, right? They need to know that you have a bank account. That's the thing. So you have a Swiss bank account or not so much Cayman, but definitely Swiss. I know this for a fact. Y'all don't ask me how I know. When you have money overseas, you can put the account in any name, any whatever. They're y'all don't need to know that, but you can put the money in. You can put the money in any name. So here's the catch-22, the Swiss bank account. They have to know that an account exists, and if they know an account exists, then forensics can run up into that bitch. But if they don't know an account exists, the Swiss bank accounts are looking at them like, what you want me to do? Oh, well, we're looking for an account in Erica Jayne's name. All right, well, we just look. There's no Erica Jayne. Well, can you try Tom Durrani? No, there's no. Can you try like Erica Jayne Productions? No. And they'll let you, so they'll play this thing about like, ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. If you ask for the specific account and they have it, they'll be like, yes, we have it. Okay, we're going to look through it. You're welcome to look through it. However, if you cannot clearly identify the account, they will not, and I mean they will not help you in any way. So that's why Dorit was looking a little bit shook, but Dorit already knew that. Dorit knew that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Listen, how dare you hot mess at the Griselda? I do not traffic in people or narcotics. I'll let you know that, right? Listen, I think Dorit was low-key happy. Things were so dire. Her issues don't seem so dreadful. Yo, I think Dorit was happy too. But I'm telling you, they have to know either the account number or the person, at least one of the signees on the account. They have to know at least one for the forensics to run up in this bitch. And this is why Erica and Tom are sitting there looking, saying we don't have any money. And everybody's like, where's the goddamn money? Because if they get money, and this is why Erica had to downsize, because she's living off her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills check. If they actually pull out any money from any account, I mean, even if they withdraw money from a Chase, Citibank, Bank of America, Western Union account, if she withdraws that, I'm telling you, forensic evidence will smell that, and they'll try to follow the money. But until they do, that money's safe. And that's why everybody's so mad. And that's why the trustees are thing, because part of the trustees is fighting, but you don't realize that there's another separate forensic people that are literally going through every clue they can. They're going through documents. They're going through computers. They're going through laptops. They're going through books. They're literally in their house because everything was seized, flipping through magazines, shaking things out, looking wherever you sketched a note. They're looking at shopping lists. It's what forensics accountants do. They're trying to get any clue that can lead them to where the money is hidden. And I hope, judging by Erica and how sloppy she's been with her story, I don't know if they did that good a job of hiding the money. But that said, it's a lot of money, and there are people that you can pay to help you hide money. So there's that, you know, there is that, there's that. What's the new? Listen, Erica didn't want to hear nothing about forensics money because Erica knows the end is nigh. Even the way she broke down when Garcelle said that, no, it's just because like you knew that article was dropping and you lost your goddamn mind. And Lisa Rinna is such a dirtbag. I do not like Lisa Rinna at all. She is such an opportunistic dirtbag. There's something very dirty and skeevy. In the way she's fine with her daughter who's 18 dating a 42-year-old man. I don't care. Never in my life will I approve my daughter to date a 42-year-old man. I don't care if he has all the money in the world. No, you're not being a child bride, especially to somebody that has a problem with narcotics. Not even like Scott is a good guy. You have a problem with narcotics, but then also the way that like she passed her eating disorders on. I don't care. I think she has an eating disorder. The way she is such a dirtbag. She's just such a dirtbag. Why was she trying to humble Garcelle when Erica was crying? Erica ran out there and she was like, so Garcelle, do you see what you did wrong? Do you see now? That cancer shit? But she better stop playing with Garcelle, because Garcelle was looking at her like, maybe. Are you happy? Yeah, I could have said it better. Are you happy? And that Cancer and that Sagittarius locked eyes, and they were like, yeah, it's not over. I'll see you in hell. You know what I'm saying? What is Lily talking about? I mean, Lily, you could be right. It is because she is. Hey, what's up, Nonya? Listen, you missed us talking trash about Simon. We dragged him, and now we're on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right? Well, listen. Y'all want to hear something else? Remember when I said that, like, the reason Erica's worried about forensic is because the forensic accountants are going through her whole fucking life. They are looking through magazines. They're looking through old shopping. Forensics, there are people that just sit there all day and just look at shit until things make sense. They're ripping apart her and Tom and the law firm looking for any clue. Do you know Bravo got subpoena to turn over all footage from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? And you know that they're complying with the subpoena. Of course they're complying with the subpoena, because the courts would love to shut down Bravo Network, but Bravo is complying and they're giving all footage. And also I want to let you guys know that when people are like, oh, well, who cares? It's just a reality TV show. This is how Teresa got messed up. If you make statements on the record and then you publicly make statements that contradict it, you have now put what you said on record in question. So if I say I'm a Black woman on record, right? And my attorney and the attorneys are arguing the fact that I'm not a Black woman, I'm a purple woman, right? And then you see me on TV being like, yeah, girl, I grew up in Purple Land. The shit you say on TV can and will be used against you in the way that it is considered also a true statement. So now you have a lie, potentially, and you have the truth. Those statements now can be challenged by the prosecution and they can be ripped apart. The one thing you want is to make a contradictory statement and leave an opening for the prosecution to dig deeper. That's how Erica is messed up. That is how she is in trouble. Yes, thank you, Piscean Beauty. Ronald Richards. No, I know Nikki's an actress, Lily, but I think that Nikki also, she knows people in production of Real Housewives of Atlanta, or at least, I don't know, maybe I'm just making like too many connections, but I could have sworn she knows people that either worked on production or used to work on production of Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Yeah, some of the women get caught up and sentenced to the mayor. Listen, Erica only has humility and empathy for herself, right? Dorit needs to shut up and just be the fashion queen. Dorit, you don't remember that scene when Dorit was like, this isn't right. You've known her for 8 years. You've known her for 9 years. You've known her for 11. And Kathy Hilton was like, I don't know her. I don't know. Kathy was like, get away from me. Kathy Hilton was like, my Hilton name is doing good. We just rehab Paris's wayward ass. Please take that away from me. I do not know Erica Jane. We do not do business together. We don't do lunch. And no, Rick Hilton, my husband, does not know Tom Girardi, and he has never done any favors for him. Kathy Hilton got away from that shit really, really quick, because that's the funny thing in Beverly Hills, right? You know, it's like when someone's cheating, you don't want to be around them, because if you're cheating, right? A lot of guys do. If you're cheating, you don't want to be associated with the dirtbag, because you don't want your girl being like, oh, for real? What were you doing when he was talking to the other girl? Where were you when he took the girl back to the hotel room? What were you doing when I called you? How come I didn't know? You see what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah, listen. These women are very good at acting so unaware. And Piscean Beauty, thank you so much. The lawyer you should power on Twitter is Ronald Richards. Piscean Beauty, thank you. Or was it Mystical Pisces? I think it was you that was just like, it is August 14th. Because you know, when I first put the live thing up, I put that it was August the 8th. Because you know, time, space, what is it? It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion, right? Listen. So what's going on? Let's see. Yes, smash the like button. Thank you guys. Ronald Richards. Simon is not Chewbacca. I'm sorry, just Simon. I don't know why. People just say mean things about me all the time. Meanwhile, you're on your ex-wife's, literally your ex-wife's page, saying her kids are going to hate her and all this other stuff, and saying she's a disgrace to Black women because she got kids by different dads. Guess what, Simon? All your goddamn kids got different daddies. Shut up. Anyway, or different moms. Shut up, Simon. So anyway, I think Dorit was low-key happy. Yes, I agree. So Erica probably hiding some money in the furniture she took from Tom. Listen, I honestly think, I think that Erica is complicit. I think she is Tom's right-hand man. I think they're doing what it do, right? Oh, what's this? Hey, thank you, Like It's Golden. Thank you. I already give a shout out to Like It's Golden. Okay, so wait, hold on. Thank you, Like It's Golden. Yo, I love Sutton too. I think Sutton probably has some friends, I'm not lying, that were scammed out of money with Bernie Madoff. I'm not even joking, because the way Sutton was looking at Erica like she was the biggest piece of trash in the world. Sutton was on it. She had no empathy. She had no sympathy. I said, it's a good thing Erica's guilty, because Sutton, you were really going in, but she wasn't wrong. And even the way she called everybody else over, was like, let's have a talk without Erica. And I read that shit 3 times and I saw what's going on, and we need to have a talk. Sutton was in that mess, and good for her. I'm happy that Crystal, Erica, and Garcelle are asking the questions the viewer does, because the other ladies, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Lisa Rinna, she is such a dirtbag, right? So wait, hold on. So who's it? I'm with Sutton. Erica exposed herself to the ladies in the feds by contradicting herself but not remembering her own lies. Kathy pulled him around. Yep, that's right. Who said Jax got arrested? Oh, here we go. Jax was arrested for stealing a pair of sunglasses, still tens of millions of dollars. No problem. They both need to be held accountable ASAP and pay. Yes, I agree with you, T. I agree with you, T. Hamilton. But you know what I do notice? usually in crime, the more you steal, if as long as you're not Black or person of color, but the more you steal, oddly enough, again, you guys need to, when you do a con, and you'll see this from a lot of true crime, Reggie can testify, when you do a con, you want to get people in on it, because if you go down, they go down. So a lot of times these rich people, when they do these cons, the reason why everybody gets nervous and close ranks is because I bought you into it. I bought you into it. I bought you into it. Maybe we were having drinks and having a conversation, and I found out about your offshore account. You know about my offshore account. We use the same accountant that's putting money in the offshore account. You literally do protect everybody because you don't know who's going to tell on you, right? But with offshore accounts, you guys, and that's another thing with offshore accounts, there is a minimum, but it's not that much. So most people should have. But then again, who else is doing illegal stuff? No one. Let's see what's going on. New comment. Bye, Snoop Doggy Dog. You know what? I'll do you one better. Hold on. I'll do you one better, Snoop Doggy Dog. I'll block you. That way you never have to come in here. Okay. Erica blew up on Garcelle because she knew the LA Times. Oh, thank you, Miss For Azure. Thank you. Thank you. Petty making money marry me. Petty making money marry me. Yo, Simon, you know the funny thing is about Simon, he uses the same game. It's weird the way he loves playing like, oh, thank you, Room. Hit the like button if you love me. Thank you. Thank you. Petty and making money marry me. Petty and making money marry me. This is for you. This is for you, Snoop Doggy Dog. Petty and making money marry me. Yo, I swear to God, Simon has this weird thing, right? Where he likes to play victim. Same thing with Erica Girardi. Is that the way when people are running cons, the way the cons keep going? Because every single time you're close to being exposed, you start playing victim. So people are like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because Erica was really quick to play victim. And everybody was patting herself. But you saw Kyle, right? You saw after that got done, Kyle was like, what in the world? You saw Kyle. Kyle was like, listen, me and Mauricio have worked too hard and hustled together. Mauricio and Kyle are a team. We worked too hard and hustled too hard and made too many moves to let this kingdom. And that's another thing in Beverly Hills or in any circle. You don't want to be associated with someone shady. That's why Simon's fighting for his reputation now. You don't want to be associated with someone shady, because if you're associated with Erica, nobody's going to want to do business with Mauricio because they're going to assume he's doing shady shit. Kyle was like, yeah, Erica has some questions to answer. She was like, is there more? What's going on? Because now Kyle and her Capricorn ass is looking at Erica as a liability. Like, you are not going to take me down with you, and you are not going to besmirch whatever you have whatever you have going on, right? Listen, we all know Snoop was Simon, but listen, I'm out of here. I hate when you do the Simon dance, and you don't just do it once, you do it a couple of times. First of all, I wasn't doing the dance. I was doing this. And then he's sitting there like, oh, trying to look all sad because he wanted people to know that when he read those mean comments on the Shade Room, he felt bad. First of all, stop reading the damn comments. Second of all, we all know that the only people you pay for that post or whatever. And third of all, when you read the comments, most people were clowning you because people don't think you're attractive. People are wondering why Porsha's with you, right? But everybody that said something good were people that had one follower and had joined Instagram in August of 2021 or joined Twitter in July of 2021. You know what I'm saying, right? That's right. It's my channel. I can do what's up, Gennaro? What's going on? Listen, what's up, Gennaro? That's right? Do that dance. Simon is just getting so funny. Every day, he's getting funnier and funnier. You guys, I'm going to go live again when he literally talks about Jalen and his answer, right? But yo, Tamara, you're right. Capricorns don't play about their kingdom. You guys work too hard, get your coin up too much to let somebody else's reputation take you guys down. That's when Kyle was like, okay, all this is over. Erica, you're in the New York, you are in the LA Times written up. This is about look for me and Mauricio. I can't be seen. I can't be seen. And I agree. It's like, I feel sorry for Erica. I really, really don't. What am I saying? Let me shut up. I'm always talking shit. I don't feel sorry for Erica at all. I really, really don't, right? Listen, do you know why people do shady things when they do reality TV? It's quite simple. Because people that really do have things to lose are not going to go on reality TV. You only go on reality TV if you are looking for a come up. Now, I'm not saying these people come in with nothing, but reality TV, they can gain something. And it's not just fame, because it's fame because they want the money that comes with fame. Somebody that is super, super, super well off, why would you go on reality TV? If you're really that well off and you live in Beverly Hills, everybody already knows who you are. You're a superstar. You've been vacationing in all these spots forever. Everybody in your resort town knows you have money. Everybody knows you. It becomes less and less and less important to be famous when everybody honestly knows who you are. Now, I'm not saying that rich people do not want to be famous, but they want to be famous on their own terms, not on Bravo, where you get spliced and diced and they can put their own narrative out to you. Do you see what I'm saying? What person that has something to lose would ever, oh, thank you, Reggie. Thank you. Make him marry me. Put it in and make him marry me. Everybody people saying mean things about me. Babe, I'm just looking at my fine husband. And when she said that, it cracked me up because he was stirring his slushie and it was so fake. And he's looking all like, with his pound puppy face. Nobody cares. And then when he said, I'm just looking at my fine husband, he stopped and looked at her like, stop fucking playing. Even that was too much even for him to believe. And that's why Porsha made that joke. And the way you bite in that ice, that's why she made that joke, because even he stopped like, stop playing. Like, stop playing. This is a little bit too much, right? Listen. Wealthy people don't want the spotlight. I agree with you to a certain point. They do want a spotlight, but they want it on their terms. There's not a wealthy person on this earth that truly has social capital. And well, when I say social capital, I mean like they're respected, right? Nobody knows any of their dirt, right? There's not a wealthy person on this earth that would do reality TV on the Housewives, because the Housewives just play you. The Housewives make you look stupid. The Housewives go in and try to find your worst enemy. Oh my God. I keep thinking I'm in a murder movie. Sorry. The Housewives will play the hell out of you. If you have anything worth losing, why would you do that? There's other reality TV shows you can do. There's other ways you can get your name out there. But Housewives, again, the people that go on that have, like, look at Kyle and Mauricio. They had something. They went on Housewives. Now they have this kingdom, right? Kathy, I feel like, is doing it as a favor to Kyle. I still haven't figured out why Kathy's on Housewives. I haven't really, but maybe she's doing it as a favor to her sister. We see they had something to live, because PK was the white Simon Gabodia, the English Simon Gabodia, the white English Simon Gabodia. You look at Lisa Rinna. Well, we saw her kitchen. Lisa Rinna's kitchen is from 1980 and looks like it had the food stains to match. So, and which is odd because Lisa obviously doesn't eat. So why is that kitchen so dirty? Looking like so old from 1980. So she's in due for renovation. Denise Richard came on because, one, she was trying to flip that into new acting jobs, and she was officially the highest paid housewife that ever came. But you see that Denise Richard bounced and was like, I'm out, because she still has that Charlie Sheen child support. So she's like, I'm the fuck out. I don't need this shit. Y'all can argue with yourselves. Goodbye, right? Yeah, exactly. That's why we never see Vanessa Bryant on basketball. But here's the thing, Betsy. It could be a fame addiction, but I am telling you, it could be a fame addiction, But there's other ways to get famous without going on Housewives. Housewives is a special type of reality show that plays the hell out of everybody that goes on it. And they also drag up all your dirty business. That's part of Housewives. We love the mess. I mean, will we be talking about Simon Gabardia if Housewives didn't exist? They gave us the mess that is Simon and his fame-hungry, short-necked Burton Ernie self, what he did to Falynn and what he's doing to Porsha Williams. So, I mean, you can say what you want, right? You know, you can say what you want. It's like whatever, right? PK is sneaky. PK has been involved in multiple lawsuits. PK is living outside of his means. PK, I do think he's not as bad as Simon because he does have something, but he definitely is along those lines of over-exaggerating everything he has. And he starts businesses with people, gets people to invest, uses that money, this is the lawsuit accused him of, uses the money to live off of, and then never pays the people back. So PK is shady boot. So we'll see. So I agree with who said Dorit's probably like, keep that spotlight on Erica, right? Yeah, I don't think Kathy needs Housewives, but I do think that yeah, I love Denise's energy too. No, I think she thought it'd be something fun to do, but I think she went on as a favor to Kyle because Kyle didn't have that many friends coming in. You see what I'm saying? Kyle didn't have that many friends for some reason. There was like alliances shifting. Kathy is supposed to definitely be in her corner. You know what I'm saying? Rena is a loser. She's a dirtbag and a loser, but whatever. Oh, Kathy joined to clean up her image because she got backlash from the Paris documentary. I could see that. That Paris documentary was really bad. I really got a newfound sympathy and respect for Paris Hilton. It was crazy. I don't think people know what they're getting into before joining. It's clear that it helps your bottom line if you're navigating. Kiana, I agree with you when you're on the come up. But when you've reached that pinnacle, it's like, why would Mark Zuckerberg's wife go on Housewives? Let's roll it back. We don't even need billionaires. Think of a multimillionaire. Why would George Clooney's wife go on Housewives? Why would Angelina Jolie go on Housewives? I'm trying to think of the millionaires we know. Why would people that are wives to true millionaires, right? Not smoke and mirrors, not pyramid schemes, not stealing, but when you have guaranteed money. Let's look at Amal Clooney. George Clooney is a multi-millionaire. He has fame. Has he been in a movie lately? No, but he has fame, but he's a multi-millionaire. Why would Amal Clooney, if she wasn't a barrister, right? But if she was just a regular housewife, why would Amal Clooney go on Housewives? Why? So they can dig up George's. And at this point, your argument, Kiana, holds weight. But this is really when Housewives first started, right? And nobody knew what it is. If you go on Housewives now, you know what it is. So they can dig up George's, I'm not saying he does, but anybody that says they mess with him, any mistresses, they can show arguments, fights. They can paint you out to be a loser. They can make it look like George is to me. Like, what would Amal Clooney gain from going on Housewives? What would Meghan Markle gain from going on Housewives? What would Jennifer Aniston or Angelina Jolie gain from going on Housewives? I think that you can use it to your advantage, but my whole point is, to your point, Kiana, you could use it when you need to make a come up. But there are some people that are, and this is where Housewives is supposed to be, especially Beverly Hills. There are some people that are going to be on the level where it's like Housewives is not that come up. Housewives is actually below you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what do you need it for? Housewives is actually on you. Quiet as kept. Tom had so much money invested in Erica. You didn't need Housewives for a platform. You could have found another reality show. You could have greenlit a reality show, produced it yourself, and shopped it to a network, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're good drama, but they're a hot mess. And some people just don't need that drama. Like, if my man is like, why would I need that drama? It's like, if somebody offered me Housewives, it's like, I'm fucking chilling. You must be out of your mind if you think that you are ripping my life apart and going after my man and my loved ones and all these things for what? So I can get more Instagram followers, so I can flip it in and get the most successful YouTube channel in the world? How much do I love my family? Most successful YouTube channel in the world. But to my point, that is my point, right? Listen. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Noni. But listen, but all jokes aside, I would never do Housewives. But all jokes aside, even if I did consider it, it's because I need it for a come up. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like I need it for a come up. But somebody that's super, super established, what would you need it for? Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Lionel Richie made it not worth it going on for Brenda Ritchie. Exactly. When you reach a certain amount, it doesn't make sense to be on Housewives when you know there's shenanigans. You know they're going to make you look bad. You know they're going to bring up your dirt. You know if your husband even winked at someone picking up coffee from a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, you know for a goddamn fact they're going to find that girl and bring them up. You know that if you and your husband have any type of tension, they're going to exploit that. They're going to it's a mess, right? I think a certain type of personality is appealing to. If you look at some of these people, they tried to get, okay. I agree. But everybody I know that was trying to get on Housewives for a while, they needed it for a come up. When you find out their finances, what they say they were, or they were trying to get a business started. But usually the reason they were so desperate to get the business started is because they actually needed that cash flow. Because when you looked at all their cash flow, they didn't have any cash flow. It was all bullshit, right? Who's Claire? Let's see. Listen, everybody, Clara O is Simon. Because here's the thing, I understand somebody defending Porsha. I'm about to block you, Clara, but first I wanted to make a public example out of you because I'm cool like that. Everyone, Clara O is about to be blocked. She is about to be blocked. But before she does, let's talk about this, right? Because this is what I want the Simon trolls to are. People love Porsha Williams. When people defend Porsha, I know they're real people because people have this love of Porsha. I think they see their worst traits in her and they feel protective about their worst traits because they don't understand why their behavior is atypical and they can't do that. But we're not going to get into my whole human anthropology class, right? What I am saying is, Clara O, nobody cares about Simon to defend him. He is not loved. He is not lusted. And Clara, I think you're Simon. You are not loved. You are not respected. You are not lusted after. Nobody thinks you're funny. Nobody thinks you have talent. And nobody cares. If Porsha stopped talking about you tomorrow, we would stop talking about you. If Porsha broke up with you tomorrow, we wouldn't care. I don't understand. But anyway, Clara, does anybody else want to say something to Clara before I block her? Right? Yes, let's block. Yes, we're going to block Simon O. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let's block. There we go. Clara O's blocked. But I wanted Simon to know because that's how I know it's Simon too. Because it's not. Let's stop. Enough of the Simon show. I hate when you dance like Simon. Girl, please. Bye, Claire. Yes. To watch and not to watch. We're here because we want to be. Listen. We cannot. Let's not worry about them because honestly, I don't understand. People drag me all day, right? I know they're going to drag my bow, even though it's growing on me. Ring-a-ding-ding, right? Ring-a-ling-ling-ling-ling. It's really growing on me, right? But I don't care. I'm happy. My family loves me. My man loves me. At least I think he does. Famous last words. You know that little thing, never speak on a man because he will embarrass you. Don't talk about a man in public because he will embarrass you. So there we go, right? Here we go. Wait, what? Let's see. Did Porsha just quit or did she sign on? Hold on. I don't think Porsha quit. Let's see. Did something happen? No, I don't think she quit. No, she didn't quit. Yes, back to the Housewives. Thank you. Claire, this for you. Where's my waist trainer? Can I waist train? Titty sitting. I don't even know why. I don't know this mean things about me. Yo, I swear to God, in that video, Simon had just finished talking shit on Falynns' page. Remember on Boondocks, when Rory was writing a letter to Santa, and he was like, "Dear Santa, you is a dumb." Oh. Boondocks is so funny. That's what Simon was doing. He was writing the Rory Boondocks letter to Santa. Dear Falynn, you are this and that. Nobody likes you. Your children don't even like you. No one likes you. They all like me. Just me. And you are a dummy. That's what he was literally leaving some hate. And you will soon see a woman like this that runs to a man to fill the void in her heart. Yo, that's another thing. The fact that Simon wrote that to Falynn, I wonder how much of her life that Porsha's actually shared with Simon, because I'm willing to bet when they break up, Simon is going to rub it in her face and hit every soft spot she has, because Simon's that type of man, right? Simon is that. Listen, Porsha's holding out for more money. She might actually get it because, honestly, what do I say? She actually might get it because, like, honestly, the Real Housewives act like they're pressed to get Porsha, and she is on Bravo chat room again, so clearly they think she's valuable. I do think that they are wrapping up Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think they're planning on wrapping up a lot of the Housewives shows and maybe creating a Big Brother style show of Housewives, because they see Housewives are declining. But I really do think, I hope Kenya and everybody else, Candy will be okay, gets in where they fit in, because I swear they are wrapping up Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that's why Porsha's getting all these extra shows and Candy's getting all these extra shows, and they're trying to piece them everywhere they can because they're going to completely dismantle that show. Even the way they gave away Real Housewives of Atlanta's time slot to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and now Real Housewives of Atlanta is being pushed back till February. And I know what you guys are saying. Oh, it's because of Porsha. Porsha's playing hardball. First, they said they didn't have a cast. Now Porsha's playing hardball. But let's not forget, like Nene said, Porsha will do anything for the network, and she is she is the network darling. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're giving Porsha all these things. Porsha knows the show is going to go down, and Porsha is literally just, helping the network with their excuses and happy to be the scapegoat for why that this thing, you see what I'm saying? Happy to be the scapegoat for why this thing isn't going to happen. Yeah, we don't give a damn about Simon. Hey, what's up, Michelle? We love to drag him because he makes it so easy and so fun. Listen, I love everybody, and I don't talk shit about people. But if you want to be arrogant, we could do that too, right? Yes, right. Yeah, we like people like ourselves or who we want to be. I agree. Association is assimilation, right? I don't like. Listen. I need a punchy back. No. Please, I click off this shit. Nobody thinks about Simon. Simon is a joke. He's a joke. He's a joke. He's a joke. And Simon probably thinks, because I know he's probably watching us. We just got kicked out. He probably thinks that I'm a joke. And that's okay. We think the people we don't like are jokes. It's fine, right? Let's see. But yeah. Yeah. See, they just sit down. We're talking about Housewives. So anyway, y'all, speaking of which, we got to wrap this up. Oh, okay. So let's take a few things. Are there any other topics y'all want to talk about before we wrap this up? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Anything else? Oh, thank you. Is there anything else? Wait, what? The real Andy of Beverly Hills? This better not be a promo for the real Andy of Beverly Hills. If it is, I'm going to his channel right now. Hold on. I mean, I don't care if you promote him. Oh, also, if you guys in the live stream want to promote your YouTube channels or your businesses, go on. Shout out to Lily, a red lipstick hustler. If you guys like lipstick, if you like girly stuff, if you like hair growth oil, and after this lace front, I probably will need some. Lily sells great. There's Visual Taste by Amika. She's starting a food blog of food photography, but also cooking. Really good stuff. Follow her on Instagram. Who else wants a shout out? The real Andy of Beverly Hills. I swear to God, this better be something. I don't see it. I don't see anything on Porsha Williams. I will. Why did you do this? Anyway. Oh, thank you, Reggie. Yeah, listen. No, Goddess Dana, I can't find it on the thing. Can you send me a link to it? But no, I didn't see it. I don't think she quit. I didn't hear anything of it. Hey, Simply Dancy. Oh, thank you, dear Dana. Does anybody want to talk about anything else before I go? Let me know. Is there anything? Did I watch Real Housewives of Potomac last week? Yeah, I actually find it so odd the way Giselle is so obsessed over Wendy's body. I don't care. Like, maybe it's a generational thing. I really honestly don't get it. If you want to sit here across from me and everything's popping out, pushed out, sucked in, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't understand why that's so important. I don't understand why she cares so much. I don't understand why Robin cares so much. Here's another thing. I don't understand why they can't accept that Wendi is sitting across from them at a dinner with her titties sitting out. What does that have to do with her going and teaching in a class? Again, I find very thing where women are railroaded into thinking that they can only think and do. Like, if you're a professor, you have to dress like a nun. If you're a doctor, you can't wear makeup. If you're an escort, you can't be smart. Do you see? If you're a bartender, then you must be illiterate. If you're a waitress, it means because you have like. I just don't like when people put people in boxes. I am saying I've been put in a box a lot in my life. So look, basically, I'm saying a rant about my goddamn self, Hey, Kiana, I've been following her very much. Oh, thank you, Kiana. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kiana. Yo, shout out to Kiana and Reggie, the real MVPs. Thank you. But wait, okay, so let's go through the thing about who has podcasts that I need to give a shout out. The Mature Black Female Podcast. It's going live tomorrow. We'll give that a shout out. Y'all know that my vacation and tarot videos are coming one of these days, as soon as I'm done with vacation. But I decided, because I was like, I'm trying to stay consistent, I wanted to come talk to you guys while I was on vacation, because I feel like if I stay gone for too much, you guys will forget about me. And then I'll still be in your face like, hey, everybody. I'll literally be doing lives with 3 people in it when I'm like, put it in and make them marry me. Put it in and make them marry me. Put it in and make them marry me. I feel like I'll be doing 3 lives when I put it on and make her want to marry me dance. And y'all just be like, wow, this is so sad. At one time, she used to have the YouTube streets on fire. And now she's dancing for dollar super chat. And they make them marry me with 3 people in the chat, right? You'll be like, wow, she once had the streets on fire. So I don't want y'all to forget about me, Who's online store, right? Yeah, you know what? I talked about this in my Makeup and Mess. I'm going to post it on tomorrow, but fuck it. Let's talk about this right now. One of the reasons I think Giselle is Giselle all her life has had her beauty as an asset. So Giselle is a gorgeous woman, but especially for the time she was alive, at her peak, her features, her eye color, her everything was it in the Black elite community. Do you know what I'm saying? So Giselle was not just a beautiful woman, but she was someone to promise that she could bear you children that would look like what the beauty ideal of that time. Remember, I think Giselle was in Hampton when Tisha whatever from School Days was in. Remember Spike Lee's movie School Days? I forget her name. School Days, I think the movie came out in the 90s, right? I don't know. Did it come out in the 90s? Anyway, Giselle was the prime. It's an old school movie, Spike Lee's School Days. She was the prime. So one of the things that Giselle had was her beauty, but through her life, she's like, no, but I have natural beauty. Money can't buy this. Beauty is her currency. I think one of the things that she always held on to people is because I'm beautiful, I don't have to buy my beauty. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. Wendi, in Giselle's mind, is disqualified. She is forfeiting her beauty because her beauty's fake, because she bought it. Because Giselle says, But you know why your beauty's fake and why it doesn't count? Because even though you look good, if we had children, my children would look like me and your children would look like your old face. Never mind that Wendy's a gorgeous woman. I'm just thinking, I think what Giselle's thinking is, right? So she disqualifies women that has surgery. She disqualifies women because she says it doesn't count because your children are going to look like you. However, Giselle's entering an interesting age where, Giselle, you are starting to move out of childbearing age. I'm not saying she can't have children, but in 4 or 5, 6 years, 7, I don't know, what's Giselle going to be, 55, 58? Your beauty will just be surface. You can't give somebody the promise of children, of what true natural beauty promises, that if you mate with me, and this is on an evolutionary level, your children will look like us, but hopefully they will look like me because you married me for my beauty and you want our children to be beautiful. Giselle's entering an age where you cannot even promise your beauty to be childbearing. So for someone that is dating you and they don't care about having children, which is the age that Giselle's entering into, what's the difference between your beauty and Wendy's beauty? As a matter of fact, Wendy's beauty has been freshened up and your beauty might need a little zhuzh up. So Giselle's at an interesting, I think that's where, I don't think it's Giselle's jealousy, but I think it's annoyance at the fact of the one of the assets, because I don't think Giselle is just a pretty face, right? But it could be that one of the assets that Giselle holds is fading in time, and somebody that has a plastic surgery body and face is just as valuable now to Giselle and her natural beauty because Giselle's out of childbearing ages. So I think that's another reason why Wendi bothers Giselle so much. Plus, I just don't think Giselle likes Wendi because Wendi, she's trying to play it off, but Karen I don't like that whole term of alpha because it's a misnomer because there is no alpha wolves. You'll see all the guy that did like I'm the alpha, it was all a misnomer. None of that shit was right in the research. But let's just say that alpha does exist. Karen is an alpha woman. Giselle is an alpha woman. They both want to be alpha. The thing that bothers Wendi about Karen, that bothers Giselle about Wendi is low-key, Wendy's an alpha too. Do you see what I'm saying? Wendi wants to be alpha too. She demands to be alpha. And Giselle doesn't react well to women that want to be the alpha. She is fine with Robin because Robin is chill. She could be an alpha if she wanted, but she sees no value in it. So she's fine just to take the, lay back. When Candace tried to be an alpha, they kept putting her in her place. Candace has figured out how to navigate Giselle where she can have her power as long as it doesn't bump and rub Giselle the wrong way. Ashley never tried to play alpha to Giselle. And Ashley's a Gemini low-key. I don't even think she wants to be alpha. And Wendi needs to be alpha. She is used to being professor. She is used to being respected. She is used to everybody kissing her butt, right? And Giselle can't see that. Giselle can't see that, right? You know what I'm saying? Can't. Okay, let's see. Who else? Wendi and all her chocolate is very pretty and hip. Listen, Wendi is gorgeous to me. But that's another thing. Wendi is gorgeous to me. I just think that Giselle was just looking for a reason to kind of down Wendi. Also with Giselle, I do think that Giselle wants to have some form of plastic surgery, but she can't because it's going to mess up with her ideal of being a natural beauty. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Porsha's leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta. I doubt it. She's not leaving that bag, right? Let's see. Whose wine tastes nasty? Oh, thank you, Tasha. Wait, who? Snoop Dogg needs to talk about. What does Snoop Dogg do? Am I missing something? Okay, hold on. Hey, what's up, Suji Chick? Oh, wait a second. Giselle has made fun of Karen in the procedures a lot. It's just the fact that it doesn't land. Giselle picks at people, and when she sees their soft spot, she goes in. She tried to play Karen for her thing, saying Karen got a whole new face. Karen was like, yes, that's right. I have been retouched. What of it, right? Wendi is a little bit self-conscious because whenever Giselle attacks her with a new body, Wendi was like, okay. But then when she said, you're not acting like a professor, that's when Wendi was like, it kind of was a soft spot. And now Giselle's going in on that, right? Who wanted a shout out? Wendi is attractive. Wendi is, anyone that says Wendi is not pretty, shut up. Wendi is beautiful. Like, and you know what's so crazy about Housewives? I feel because everybody's so beautiful on there, we have high levels, but even at the highest level, Wendi is a 10. Like, stop it. Wendi is beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know why she got her body done, but that's it. I never really looked at Wendi's body, but whatever floats her boat. Wendi is gorgeous. Stop playing, y'all. Wendi is acting different this year, but that's because she's stepping into her own. Listen, y'all see me being humble because I have vacation weight on me. Just wait till I get this body right. I'm going to walk in like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought a YouTube comment said something. Wait till I get back to my regular weight. Wait till I get back to my fighting weight. Y'all gonna be like, Tisa, you changed. And I'll be like, you damn right. I changed the way this waist is sitting. These hips are dipping. Everything is sitting lovely. Yes, I changed. So y'all just wait, right? Giselle said, you can't get your neck done, can you? And bags under her eyes. No, listen, mature Black female. I think Wendi is, I think her complexion, but that said, I'm Black. I think every Black person has a beautiful complexion. Like, I like melanin in the skin, from the lightest shade of butter pecan to the darkest shade of onyx. I just think that, oh, you know who really has, have you ever seen those girls from, and if I'm being offensive, I apologize, because I do mean this as a compliment. Have you ever seen those girls from Sudan, the Sudanese girls, that literally their skin looks like onyx, and when they put on white cream, a pink, baby, woo, they literally look like they don't even look human. Like, it's a type of beauty where you're just like, damn, like, it's just gorgeous. I don't even know what tribe they're from, but I think all darker skin is gorgeous. I just do. But even if Wendi was not dark skinned and didn't have pretty skin, her features are pretty. I don't know why everybody's saying that she's not. Wendi's features are beautiful. And even this whole thing about saying that, like, a Black woman looks like a man, I don't understand it. You realize that people look like their brothers and brothers look like their sisters, right? You realize that my brothers look like me. They just look like manly versions of me. You realize my sisters look like me. They just look like girl, like people look like people look like they look. If you take someone who is Latino, white, Chinese, whatever it is, and you pull their hair back and they have siblings, most likely you are going to resemble a female version of your brother, or your brother is going to resemble a male version of you. I don't understand why it's an insult to say, but I'm not getting into that because I understand why people are being insulting. But when people are like, pull their hair back and it's like, I look like a boy, and it's like, or maybe I just think people look unisex. I don't know. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? What are we saying? Reggie, you gifted me. What are we talking about? Reggie said, Giselle's ego is triggered fragile, jealous sense of self. Yeah, you know, I actually do think that Jamal did a number on Giselle. I think Jamal was very, very emotionally abusive. I think Giselle, I don't know what happened to her in her childhood or teen years, but I 100%, oh, cool, Cash Apps me. Hey, thank you, Gennaro. Y'all, I got the Cash App from Gennaro. Thank you. I 100% believe that Giselle has been through some bullshit, and that's why she was able to succumb to Jamal. And Jamal did a number on her self-esteem. And I honestly do feel bad for Giselle, because y'all can say what you want about Giselle. Giselle is gorgeous, but she's more than that. Giselle does have an it factor. That's why she is one of the pillars that getting to Karen Jayne on the Real Housewives of Potomac. You can love to hate her. You can find her music. She has that zhuzh, that razzle dazzle that pops up on the screen. I'm sure it popped up in real life too. Giselle is a very strong, commanding figure. And when she wants to be, she has great analytical, not for her love life, but she has great abilities to analyze, to get to the bottom, to speak, to help. Look at when she's being nice to Ashley and talking to her, the advice she gives her. She knows how to meet people at the level they are not judge them, but still tell them what they need to do to be better. That's Virgo love in its purest form. That's where you see her Virgo side. Now, you do also see her using her Virgo stuff to rip people apart, but she's very good at meeting people where they're at, not judging them, and then going up. That's probably why Giselle is so close to Ashley, because low-key, Jamal did to her what Michael constantly does to Ashley. So I see how Giselle kind of took Ashley under her wing. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Listen, Karen did get her face, neck, body. Wait, Karen got her body done? Because Karen's body's sitting. Don't tell. You know what? So listen, I'm going to tell you a little secret, right? I'm sick of my vacation weight, right? And the one thing I'm sick of, the fact is I usually always have like a smallish stomach. My stomach has never been an area. But lately I noticed when I turn to the side, I'm like, it looks like I'm 3 months pregnant. What's going on, right? I don't like that, right? I want my shit sitting. And I was literally looking for birthday presents, right? And I'm like, for my birthday, I want liposuction. And you know, it's like, no, you're not getting it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I want this. But then I looked, did you guys know that when you do liposuction on the body, especially around the midriff or BBLs, that it increases the amount of fat that are surrounding your organs? It naturally happens. There's no way you can avoid it. It's actually super, super dangerous and unhealthy to have any fat around your organs. And when you do liposuction, no matter how you look on the outside, your body, your organs get even more fat around them. And it's very, very unhealthy. So I was just like, with all these surgical procedures, yeah, it's great. But honestly, the best thing you can do for your body is get in the gym. Now, that said, when I get off alive, this is going to be my gym when I get off alive. But this is for anybody that's thinking about having their body done. Think, and I don't know. Yes, Wendi is gorgeous. I agree, creator. She is quite attractive. She is a gorgeous woman, you know. Let's see. Can you comment on what you think about Simon posting Porsha aunt on his IG? Yes, Mandy. I think that Simon is doing the regular narc thing. One thing that you'll know if you've ever dealt with a narc, they literally go in, they're almost like parasites, right? They burrow into your life, burrow into your mind, burrow into your social circle and friends group. They become better friends with them than even you are. And then they start disparaging, and they make everybody like feel sorry for them and take them under their wing, right? Like, oh my God, Simon's such a good person. And then they start saying little whispers, like a million little whispers that literally start turning the closest people against you, but not in a very obvious way, in a little way. So it's like, I don't know who you are. Your name is Simon. You seem cool. Every time I see you, you're nice, you're sweet, you're sacrificing. Oh my God, you're really nice. But then you start whispering like, hey, what's going on, Simon? Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to make Porsha happy, but she's mad because I didn't get her the right color of Balenciaga glasses. Oh, really? Like, that's so messed up. I mean, I got her like 10 colors, but she said she wanted 12. Meanwhile, the story was something completely different. But they're always telling a story where they're not actually talking shit about you, but they're telling the story always is about how they care about you more than anything. They moved the edges of earth. They bought you what you needed. You spit in their face, but it's okay because, you know, they just need to do better next time. And they tell a million of those stories over and over and over until before you know it, they have all your friends on their side because they're only believing a thing. And you are completely ostracized because on the other hand, they're working on your mind saying, nobody likes you. Nobody cares about you. Your family takes advantage of you. They don't do this. They said this. This is what they think about you. So now you have an attitude with your family. And every time you see them, you have an attitude, but you don't realize that reinforces all the bullshit the narc has telling them about you. So it's basically triangulation. They divide and conquer. And usually that's why they say when you break up with a narc, you have to walk away from everybody because usually everybody, whether they realize it or not, has been brainwashed or has been told a propaganda campaign, and you have to leave because it's almost impossible to fight a narc propaganda campaign. The only way you can fight it is to actually see it with your own eyes. And by the time you see it, you are also being discarded too. You see what I'm saying? There we go. think all beauty fades in time. I don't. Like, what do you think beauty is? Like, I mean, maybe sexual currency might trade. I mean, when I'm 100, I expect to be a very, very, very beautiful 100-year-old. But can I be doing it and competing with 25-year-olds? Absolutely not, right? Absolutely not. But you get what I am saying. Yes, thank you, Liberia Rose. Fake self-depreciating. What was that embarrassment when they were up in the Hosea William thing, holding a damn poster written in ink, not even magic marker, saying, I am a man? This Bravo needs her ass kicked, but you know who really needs their butt kicked? Porsha, because the fact that you are literally, thank you so much, Colby. Colby said Giselle triggers women's, wait, what is it? Giselle triggers women, reminds them of the man that they lost a woman to a green eye. You think so? You think so? Oh, thank you. Thank you, T-Love Palmer Mukbang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But again, mature Black woman, female, I think, Wendi, mature Black woman, I think you're tripping. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. A lot of times when you look at people that might remind you of someone you know, or to remind you of yourself, you don't see their gore. It's like when somebody says, oh my God, you know, you look like this person. And I'll be like, oh yeah, they're cute. But it's because I'm looking at, what am I saying now? I'll be like, that bitch is doing it. Gorgeous. Love her. But no, there's a lot of times people are like, hey, did you know you look like this person? And then I look at the person, I'm like, well, I guess they're cute, right? Because when you see yourself in somebody else's face, it's hard to see them as gorgeousness, because what really is beauty? Let's talk about this, right? What really is beauty? Beauty is, yes, evolution is having symmetric features, but there's also something exciting, something different, something new that excites you. That's what beauty is. You see someone, there's a difference between being pretty and being gorgeous. Being pretty is your features are symmetrical, you have a nice smile, but I've seen you so much that this is just, it's pleasing, but it's normal. Beauty is when I see something that's pleasing, but it's new, it's different. I haven't seen it, or it's very rare. So it excites me. And I'm like, yo, you're gorgeous. I love it. Maybe the reason you don't think Wendi is gorgeous is because you've seen people that like look like her so much that you think her beauty is very common. You see what I'm saying? But if Wendi was around people that didn't look like her, and I'm not saying people look like her, but you see what I'm saying? If Wendi looked different from all the, damn it, if Wendi looked different from all the people that you grew up around, Wendi would be a fucking goddess, because not only is she beautiful, but her beauty is rare. But even then, even if Wendi is a gorgeous girl, I don't see how everybody can front on. If we're calling Giselle gorgeous, Wendi's gorgeous. What does Giselle have on Wendi that they're not on the same level? Yeah, Giselle got green eyes, but half the fucking world has green eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I don't see having green eyes as like, oh, the epitome. Robin has pretty eyes too, but lots of girls have Robin's eyes color, right? And when I say women, I'm talking about multicultural women. Okay, fine. You got green eyes. You got like grayish blue eyes. Lots of people have those things. Is it gorgeous? Yes. Is it the be all end all? I mean, it's debatable, right? Let's see. I'm a Virgo as well, and we do tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, but it can be revengeful to people that hurt us. Exactly. Because when you tell people what they need to hear, if you care about them, you meet them where they're at, and you give them just enough to help them to the next level, and then you move them along. Right? When you don't like the person, you're just like, let me tell you why your mom left you, you know? Right? Wait, Katie peed on the sofa? Did I miss that? Karen looks amazing. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you guys like my outfit? Hold on, I'll stand up for it. Here's my outfit. Don't laugh at my vacation weight. Here's my outfit. Don't laugh at the vacation weight. And then can you guys see the, and I got my jewelry. So y'all want to know where I got this outfit from? Zara. I'm not even joking. I got the makeup from ColourPop. This scarf is from Zara. It's supposed to be one of those scarves that you can use as a top, but my vacation weight is not fitting around. I got this shirt from Zara. I got this. Did I get this from Zara? Probably. I got this from, not Zara. This is Zara. Actually, this whole outfit is Zara. And I got this. Actually, the whole outfit is Zara, right? Okay, yeah. So let's see. What did we miss? Let's see. Listen, I don't think what I'm not even. And Wendi is. This is tomfoolery. Wendi is not ugly, and the fact that you guys are trying to actually say she is. Listen, you don't gotta sleep with Wendi. I know my brothers will find Wendi attractive. I know my cousins. I know my uncles. I know half of the law department in the state. I know they would find Wendi not just attractive, but smoking hot, gorgeous. So you don't got to sleep with Wendi, but there's a line of people that will, right? Eddie and her cute husband knows how attractive Wendi is. You don't got to think Wendi is attractive, but she is. And there are people that are going to line up to be with her. So Wendi going to be cool. I don't need to defend Wendi's beauty honor, but y'all are tripping to think that she's not attractive, right? Exactly. Giselle and Wendi are both beautiful. Oh, we'll see. Yes. Oh, yeah. Who said that? Aaliyah TV said wig from Go Naked here. Y'all want to know about this wig? Listen, I can find 100 Giselle's. Wendi. Colby, you need to come around where I stay at. I can find you 1,000 Giselles. Don't get me wrong. Giselle's gorgeous, but you need to come. I don't know. Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? I know plenty of people that look like Giselle. Plenty. Again, Giselle's gorgeous. But here's another thing. There's not 1,000 Wendys either. Anyway, we're not going to argue this. We're not going to argue this. Listen, this is my channel. Wendi's gorgeous. There's women and men lining up to sleep with her. She has a beautiful husband and cute kids. Y'all tripping. But in my channel, no, come on. Let's go. Yeah, this is getting weird. I'm not going to. You know what's weird about me? You guys are like literally trying to convince me that the sky is. Listen, let's change subject. Listen, case closed. Wendi's fucking gorgeous. Case closed. Let's get into the Zara fit, right? Let's go. Beauty is in the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And since this is my channel and I'm the beholder, Wendi's gorgeous, right? Yeah, queenism. Yeah, but again, Lena Horne to me was cute. Felicia Rashad, cute. Halle Berry, pretty, but I don't consider them on my, like, again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. All of them are gorgeous, but again, the Felicia Rashad, I know a bunch of, half my aunts look like Felicia Rashad. Lena Horne, my grandmother looked like Lena Horne. Holly, okay, I don't have anybody related to me looking like Halle Berry, but I know for a fact Lena Horne, my grandmother had hair down to her butt, and everybody said she looked like Lena Horne. When she got older, she cut her hair, Lena Horne. And when I say older, I was like at her knees, so she was probably like 35 or whatever. Felicia Rashad, I got a bunch of people in my family look like Felicia Rashad. I find them pretty, but because I'm so used to looking at their faces, there's nothing that excites me about them. Again, all beautiful women, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Okay, let's change the subject. I don't want to talk about, and listen, let's stop talking about Black women and if they're pretty, and let's talk about Simon. Let's talk about No Neck, all right? Let's see. Aaliyah say, wig from Go Naked TV. Go Naked here. Let's see. Let's see. You can speak your truth. We can't really judge these ladies on TV. We don't know what they look like natural. Y'all see me without no makeup, so let me shut up. Let me shut up, or you're like, we've seen you. Boo! Let's see. But you guys, let's all, can we come together on one thing? Can we talk about how yucky Simon is? Let's unite. Let's unite. We shouldn't have these Wendi versus Giselle wars. Let's unite. Let's honestly unite over how yucky Simon is. Come on, everybody hold hands. Everybody, really quick, come on. Reach out. Reach out. I'm not hear any more. Reach out. Hold my hand. Look each other dead in the eye. Squint your face. Hunch your back. And be like, pity they make it when they marry me. Pity they make it when they marry me. Pity they make it when they marry me. Let's unite, you guys. Enough. Join hands. Pity they make it when they marry me. Pity, I'm sorry, Britt and Ernie. Pity they make it when they marry me. Pity they make it when they marry me. Let's unite. Let's unite. Let's unite, right? Let's unite. Let's see. Yes. No, Michelle, because I only half the time I'm so busy eating, I don't post everything I eat. When I'm on vacation, I eat breakfast, lunch, early evening snack, and dinner. And in between that, I'm stopping at every goddamn ice cream shop I see because I love to sample ice cream overseas. That's how I tell Marco things. So I know you're saying that looks lightweight, but that's not what I'm eating. That is just like the little dinner. And I do a pregame dinner before then. Trust me, I eat on vacation because I feel, how else am I really going to know the culture unless I eat my way through, you know? So I eat no, trust me. One day I'm going to literally post everything I eat in a day. And I think I'm actually going to start doing a weight loss journey when I'm done. So to show you guys the real world when I'm standing there in my makeup and mess with like Jesus and turn to the side and turn to the front and have like the gut spilling over and be like, okay, day 1. And then my ass on day 60, it's probably going to be the same gut. Because like I was saying to my one girlfriend, I literally went into the pandemic already 10, 15 pounds over, right? And during and I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably like drop a little bit of weight. But you know how like when you gain that first 10, 15 pounds, it looks sexy. Even your leggings fit better. Everything's still sitting, right? I gained on top of that, right? Yeah. No, Lily, that red dress was a throwback. I've literally from that red dress gained 25 pounds. I gained 25 pounds from that red dress. That red dress was a throwback from right before the pandemic started. I think it was in March or April of 2020. I was already 10, 15 pounds in that red dress. And then I gained another 15 pounds on top of that, you know? Oh, yes. So anyway, listen, let's go. You guys, stop it. I don't want to see one more goddamn comment about Wendi. Please stop. Don't make me start blocking y'all. Please. I want to hear one more comment about Wendi. Seriously. Let's see. I don't look like I'm 18. However, I'm fit and cute. That's right, creatoress. I know that's right. I know this right. That's it. Lesson. I know that's right. Yeah, that's what I listen. I hope I can lose it when I return home. I hope. Let's see. All right, you guys. So listen, I'm getting out of here. It was great talking to y'all. You know, thank you. Pitting and they make it when they marry me. Pitting and they make it when they marry me. You know? And don't forget to follow Simon. Let's eagerly await what he's going to do for response to Falynn, because I'm sure he's going to embarrass Porsha again, like he always does. And also, before I want to go, I just want to say, Wendi is fucking gorgeous and y'all are tripping. Toodles. Bye.